You don't need cable. I'm on YouTube. Welcome to the hood table. Where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, huh? Laugh a little. Get that one in your system with your glass a little. Expose current events talk. Trash a little. You never know, these opinions might flash a little. Get addicted to the content. Gotta binge watch. If you don't like it, then you want to invite it. Bet your friends watching in the house. Ain't your job parking out before you clock it. They don't wanna miss a second of this HD content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation. Bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn it back until you start trying again. Yeah, welcome to that hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Come on in. Make sure you like and share the video. And also make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, especially if you're new here. And welcome, and thank you to all our new subscribers. We've been getting a lot of new subscribers over the past few months. And sometimes, even though I, try, I forget sometimes to welcome all the new subscribers, all the new hoodies to the hood table. What's up, Miss Sislo? How you doing? I know you don't feel it too well.
What's going on? What going?
What going on? We're gonna have to pray for Sislo. Her allergies is flaring up, and I know how that is, child.
Oh my God, my daughter always bringing her home or work home with her, and brought a little small kitten. I'm so allergic.
Ooh, a cat?
A kitten, a little small kitten girl. And it's a foster. She's not keeping it. It's just for a couple of days, but I can't even. I'm like, girl, I can't. I feel like.
Hold on. So y'all like stay in the same house?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought
not for much. My baby girl. Yeah, my baby girl.
Okay. I was wondering about that the other day when I heard all the dogs, and I know she like trains dogs. What's up, Mario? How you doing, love?
Hey, he said, what's the topic?
Man, Mario, we ain't got no topic. You know how it is on Friday Night Live. It's an open panel. Anybody can jump on. Matter of fact, let me drop the link. And we usually discuss certain topics in the, maybe trending news, maybe beef sector, YouTube news. Well, not news, but you know what I mean. Gossip. But, just chit chat. Friday Night Live, no topics off limit, no holds barred. We just, no topic. But I am going to be decorating some cupcakes in a minute here. I'm just waiting on my cupcakes to cool off so I can make some frosting. And I'm so mad, Miss Sislo.
I
was supposed to get off work early, and I ended up working late, right? So, and then tomorrow, I'm the one who has scheduled my grandson's birthday party at the location. And I thought I scheduled it for 2 to 4. But come to find out, it's from 12:30 to 2:30. So that's messing my whole schedule up because I was planning on doing some cupcakes today, a cake in the morning. A little smash cake, for the 1-year-old birthday.
For him put his hand in.
Yeah. Right. So I went to Walmart after I got off of work. I didn't have that much time because I was supposed to start our show at 9. So I didn't get off till 7:30. I had to run and make a mad dash to Walmart. I had to buy everything I needed and then buy him gifts for his birthday. So when I got to the aisle for the cake decorating and stuff, they had every color except brown. The coloring.
The food coloring.
Right. And I need brown because I'm using black color. And you got to make it brown first. Then add drops of black to the brown, to get black, really, really black. And they didn't have any. I called around to another store. They didn't have any. The only store that I know for sure would have had him, the cake decorating stores was way, way far away.
I can tell you how to make brown.
And I wouldn't have made it there.
I could tell you how to mix the colors to get brown though.
Which colors? Because I only got a few. Because I ain't.
You need to mix yellow and red and make the orange. And then you add black and then you add green.
Ooh,
Hmm.
wow. That's
Yeah. That's how you mix. That's how you mix the
See,
colors to make it.
I just normally buy the brown and then I add a few drops of black because it's it doesn't take that much, you know.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I have a color chart. I think I might have made brown before a
Hmm.
long time ago,
Make
but
it
I normally have.
orange,
Uh,
orange and green makes brown.
mhm.
And you use more
Yeah,
red
I
or
don't-
more green. It depends on. Yeah.
See, I don't think
Trust
I
me.
have that much. I don't think I have that much though because I need those
Hmm.
other colors too.
Yeah.
And I
Orange and
only got
green.
what I'm trying to get is the only colors Walmart, they had black, they had orange, they had what other color? They had blue. Oh
Hmm.
my god, it was
You can
hard
use
enough
it.
to
You can make it with blue. Yeah, I mean, you have to mix the colors,
have.
mix them all, and it'll make brown. Trust me.
Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get up early in the morning and go get my brown.
Hmm.
I'm gonna make what I can make and decorate what I can decorate because I don't want to dip into my other colors to make the brown because I need those other colors too.
Hmm.
So
Oh, I got
then I would just have to replace those. You know what I mean?
you. I like
So
getting them from the Kate store too because you don't even need a drop. You just need like you
you
could
just
stick.
need one drop. That's what I'm saying.
You
That's
don't
why I
even
want
need
that brown. So
you
I
can
can just
just stick the tip of your
right. You just stick the tip
toothpick in
in.
it. Stick
Yeah,
the tip of the
yeah.
toothpick in and it make because
Yep,
it's so
yep,
strong.
yep, yep. So that's why I'm like, I don't want to use my orange and my green because I need a lot of the
No.
green and I need a lot of orange because my designs is gonna be basketballs and footballs.
Mm,
So like the smash cake is gonna be like all orange. So I can do the colors that I have, but then in the morning I'm gonna have to go and get the brown and because there's certain like the basketball lines on a
mm-hmm,
basketball, I need to make, black lines and then the net, you know what I mean? And
mm-hmm.
so I was just so upset. I'm like, damn. And it's like my whole schedule just
And then you have to be
messed
careful
up.
because, like, of which black you use because some blacks have a green base and some have a red base.
Oh no, I use the same kind all the time, so I
Mm,
know what they look like. I'm trying to see where are
yeah.
they somewhere over. Yeah, they're back there somewhere. But yeah, I buy the same kind all the time. I try to stick with Wilson. Hey, Vibrant Love. You said Mario said, have you seen Our Father on Netflix after the fertility doctor with over 100? Oh
I
shit.
haven't seen that, but I saw the documentary about it though.
That's what I
He,
did. I saw a
mm,
documentary about it some years ago. The man, he was getting all those people pregnant.
well, he was using his sperm,
Right,
which
right.
is illegal to do, but yeah,
And they
he
were
was
thinking that they
using
were getting sperm from,
other
this donor.
donors.
Right, right. I remember. I remember.
Yeah, and he had 100, and they got a bunch of them out there looking just like him.
Yes, and they all look, and it's like 100 sisters and brothers, child.
Hmm.
That's crazy. But you know what? I've been watching Mario. I've been watching on Hulu. There's this movie called hold up, let me go to it right now because I don't want to lie.
I don't want to lie, Greg.
Okay, there's this movie called well, it's not a movie. It's a short
Doc,
um
like a documentary
it's
or
like
something.
a no, not a document, it's a mini series.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a mini series. It's like 10 episodes, something like that. But it's called Candy. And it's about this lady named Candy who started an affair with some lady's husband that they all went to church with. So
Oh,
these two people in church who both are married start an affair with each other, and somebody ends up, I ain't gonna tell y'all the tea, but somebody ends up getting murdered.
oh
And it's
wow.
based off a true story. It's based off a true story.
I
And
don't
it's
doubt it.
like, it's crazy. I've been like binge watching it since yesterday. It's crazy. So it is called Candy. The lady's name is Candace, but her nickname is Candy. So it's called Candy, and it's on Hulu. Man, it is really good.
Have to check that out.
He said, I'm gonna go watch that one. Yes, it's a mini series. You gotta check that one out. You said it's a story about there now from the kids' oh, it's a story out there from the kids' perspective. Oh wow. That has got to be interesting. Because even if you know that your mother used a donor sperm to, create you,
Mm-hmm.
you wouldn't expect that you would have all these siblings out there. And no matter how the women got pregnant, the same dad was used, so they got a whole bunch of siblings out there. That's crazy. Just crazy. But yeah, you gotta watch that. You gotta watch that. But oh my God, Sislo, I don't know how much news you've been watching, but I saw a little bit about the correction officer, and the inmate.
Girl, oh
What do
my
you think
God.
about that? Like this lady, like took all her money out, sold her house
Her whole life. Her whole life. For what?
for what?
A goofy looking.
He ain't even all that. He ain't even like, how they got some inmates, they just be giving you fine. You know what I'm saying? Handsome, sexy, gorgeous, just ugh. He ain't even like, and then he's a whole murderer. Like, he's a whole murderer.
And when she killed herself, he didn't even have any emotions about it.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I just couldn't believe how it ended. I really couldn't believe how it ended. Even though that they had a doctor, I don't know if she had a doctor or a therapist, or it was somebody who said that they think she might be suicidal. But I'm like, how the hell did they figure out that she was suicidal when the chick was on the run? Like she had been gone. How long have they
But you
been
know
gone?
what? You have to think about it wasn't that long, but you have to think about the psychology of a person like that.
Hey Deanna.
We have to. Hey, Deanna, I wasn't her. I wasn't her. I came to her live a little earlier.
Yeah, I had dipped in Deanna's live when I was shopping for my grandson's I'm about to say Christmas birthday gifts.
Yeah, she asked something about a Baptist something.
A Baptist gold muncher. I mean, why I put gold digger and carpet muncher together?
Some it was
Gold
something.
muncher. No, what is it called?
Hey,
It's
Miss.
called a Baptist bull dagger.
Oh yeah,
What was
that.
the question? What was the question, Deanna?
Yeah. Who?
What was the question?
So-
Because I missed it. I was in and out because I was
She
shopping.
said they called him or something like that. She said, "You know how she talk with that accent? They
Yeah,
called
I
him.
love Deanna's accent. I love it.
They called. They called
Hey, called it. I can't even talk like her.
about this woman."
Baptist bull. That.
I ain't gonna say the word,
Ooh,
but
I can't even mock Deanna's her accent because it's so
Johnny, Johnny, I love the way she talk.
yes, I love the way her accent is.
Johnny, Johnny.
Honey.
But yeah, I was gonna say about the and forgive me y'all for sounding so.
Oh, Deanna said who we talking about. Deanna, we was talking
We're
about
talking about
what's her name? Casey. They both got the same last name. Casey White and what was her name?
uh, I forget White,
Casey
Officer
White
White,
and
Officer White. It,
Officer White
off
and
of,
Casey White.
but she you have to think that a person like that is the mentality of it. Of course, you know I'm
Oh,
always
Vicky White. Vicky White. We was talking
Vicky.
about how
Yep.
this girl just killed herself. Like Y'all supposed to be running off to paradise. You know, y'all
Right, but you
barely
have
got across. Did they even get across the border? Weren't they like only a few states over or something?
no. They went to Indiana, of all places where I'm from, where they don't have nothing else to do but to catch you. That's the same place where young Doss killers was caught in the same
Oh,
part of the state. What is y'all doing?
really?
Yeah, Indiana, they ain't got nothing to do but to catch criminals. They ain't
I
got
want to
they
say, what the
bored.
hell is up in Indiana?
They ain't got nothing. They were just on the run. They take Indiana. Let me tell anybody, number one, Indiana is a death penalty state.
Hold on, I'll be back. Keep talking. I'm just walking around the kitchen. I don't want to y'all hear my noise.
Indiana is a death penalty state. You don't want to
Mm.
get caught doing nothing that wrong in Indiana. And second of all, they don't have. That's the home of the Ku Klux Klan. Third of all, they don't have anything else to do but catch criminals. Okay, they don't have nothing else to do because ain't nothing on TV. Ain't nothing on TV. So they have nothing else to do but catch criminals. And so don't break the law and go into Indiana because that's the first place you're gonna be found. The I is for eyewitness news. They are going to catch you. The other thing is that you have to going back to I'm a psychologist by education. So when I think, I always try to think of stuff from a psychological point of view. When you think of a person who has sold everything, taken all their money out of their bank, risked their job, risked their life to run off with an inmate from a facility that they supervised that is suicidal. So for her to be suicidal enough to take her life in the event that they got caught, everything she did leading up to that point proved that she was suicidal. That's the whole case study, you know. And only somebody who was suicidal
Hey, Indiana girl.
hey Johnny. Say that one time for me, Deanna. Say, hey Johnny. Can she hear me?
My bad, y'all. Hey, boo, what's going on, y'all?
Say, hey
I had on
Johnny.
mute.
Say that for me. Say, hey
Hey, child. Look, you got the you got your wallet because I got my purse on there. Okay.
We just love your accent,
I
girl.
love what she say.
Look, y'all talk about y'all love my accent. I just got cussed out. Baby, they
Like
jumped me over
who?
there. The folks over there to Instagram, honey, they jumped me, y'all.
Who
Oh
jumped you and
my
why?
goodness. I got jumped by the whole IG girl.
How?
Why? What
You,
did you do?
honey,
Girl.
I was over there to Kenny Lee live, right? Kenny Lee, he be over there on IG, and I be watching him.
Mhm.
So he came over here and went live. So I'm over here, honey, got myself supporting. Baby, they was doing us so bad. They were like, give him over here to YouTube and that. Girl, they were talking so much mess. I felt some type of way, girl, and I had to get up there and defend us. I was like, fuck y'all.
Lord
Girl,
have mercy, this
I,
girl.
I I obviously went up with one of the head honchos over there to the IG girl. And honey, it didn't end well, honey. And the head honcho, he was hot. Honey, he told me I sound like I got a mouthful of gold teeth.
Girl.
He said I had to sound like I had a mouthful of gold teeth. He said, I was in a
You mean
nursing
you jumped
home.
up on the live? You jumped up on the stream?
No, he don't do stream. He don't know nothing about StreamYard, and I was trying to tell him about it. He was
No,
doing the
I mean
phone
he jumped up
call.
on his IG live so he could see and hear you.
No, we wasn't on IG. We was on YouTube. See, he
Oh
ain't never been
shit.
on YouTube, girl, and we was on YouTube. And he had said he had saved the he had went live on YouTube. He hadn't been live over here before. And his people from IG came over here to YouTube. And child, it was a mess, girl. I was out there swinging and banging with them folk from IG.
Oh my God.
I sure was. I shared it to my community feed. It was entertaining. Girl, he told me I sound like I was killing a Project Pet. Girl.
What?
So
Girl, it was going down.
why did you jump on his stream? What was the discussion about?
No, it was his first time over here, and I went on there to welcome him to YouTube.
Okay.
And so I welcomed him to YouTube, and then the people from IG started calling in and was like, forget YouTube, you know what I'm saying? And, just talking smack, child. And honey, it had been went down over there.
Girl, they knocked your
I
hair
never
out.
heard of him. What's his name?
Kenny Lee. He from Memphis.
Jimmy Lee.
I shared his video on my community feed.
Okay, because I'm not gonna check that out.
Child, yeah, I think I talked about one of his videos before with him and this lady, Miss Jan. I don't know if it's a skit or they play. I think they playing it's like a skit or something, but I ain't for sure. But it's like this lady, it's this older lady, Miss Jan. She be in a nursing home and be escaping and stuff.
What?
And, yes, honey. So she be getting out the nursing home and talking mess, child. One time they came in the nursing home and snatched her phone. They had to wrestle her for the phone. Girl, it was a whole mess. I tell you, that he entertaining, but he just don't be on YouTube. He be over there to IG. And honey, they were telling me to come to IG and all that kind of shit. I was like, hell no. Girl, it went down for a good minute over there, y'all. I had to call in about 3 times arguing with them folks. Girl, you know I wasn't finna take no lick laying down. And come over here talking all that cash money shit. But I don't know if he gonna be coming over here now.
I wouldn't go on IG shit. If I get cussed out over here, they probably do like
okay. Yeah, think they gonna get me over there and gang bang me over IG. They'll lie.
You got to tag me in. You got to tag us in.
Girl.
Yes, I done got into a whole fight tonight, y'all.
They'll rebuke me for sure. I don't know how to fight.
It was a mess, child.
Well, y'all, what y'all think about Deanna? I don't know how much you've been keeping up, but I guess there's some type of colorist storyline now.
You know what? I didn't keep up with that, but somebody came into my chat tonight with a name, and you know I'm slow, right? So by the time I read that, I said, child, they don't need y'all even coming in my chat with that because it ain't even that serious, and I ain't got no beef with them, so I don't even know. Girl, these people, obviously, I don't know. I really don't know. I ain't even heard what really happened, to be honest with you. What happened? It's supposed to be about Vila Nora, right?
I hit mute because I'm up here, got my blender going, mixing this frosting. But I guess, okay, now, you saw, I don't know if you saw, but you probably did see Vina Lord when she was crying. When she did that live, when her and JW had the Walgreens next to each other or whatever, and she did a little crying and got emotional when she was supposed to be reading or dragging him.
Oh, no, I ain't see that.
Yeah. So a lot of people was like, well, shit, if that was anybody else, like Fi, Bree, Deanna, they would start naming other people. They was like, oh, they would have got dragged for crying because they were upset about what JW did to them on his panel.
Oh, she was.
And they said, oh, because she light skinned. That's the storyline. I don't know who started the storyline, but they was like, because she light skinned, ain't nobody gonna say she weak. Ain't nobody gonna say, you ain't built for the beef circus. Stay out the beef. You know what I mean? They like, she was up there fucking crying.
So basically, whoever made that statement was the one that had the problem.
Girl, I don't know.
I wouldn't have said it was because of her color. I would have said like she wasn't built for it because How could you be over there supporting a bitch and then you want to get up here and cry when somebody call you on some shit or call you out your name or something? I don't know nothing about her color having nothing to do with it, but I just know the company you keep keeps up more hell than that.
Well,
So if you
somebody
ain't
was
never
trying to
cried for
say
nobody else, how you crying because somebody said something to you? I don't get it.
they was trying to say if she was dark skinned or one of the other female YouTubers in the sector, they would have ripped her a new asshole. But because it was her, then nobody. Now I'm gonna have to be honest. I don't think it had. It wouldn't matter who it was to me. I still was looking like, why is you up there crying?
I ain't see her crying, but
Like,
I didn't watch it, to be honest.
yeah, she was crying.
I peeked over there one time. She was talking real boring. She had 5 up there. I left. It went,
Yeah, it was before 5. It was way before 5 got on.
Okay, so I ain't even see it.
Yeah, but everybody was
Try.
like,
But she wasn't crying when he was up there calling Baptist Bulldog or so.
yeah, and everybody was like, ain't nobody gonna address the fact that she was crying while trying to read somebody. It was kind of weird.
Well, you know everybody over here got a problem, though, right? So somebody got shot, right?
Oh, somebody got shot.
Yeah, girl. Over here in these apartments,
Hey,
they
bro.
still packed over there. So police still over there. Shot 2 people. Some boy got killed, child.
Yeah, I'm up here making some cupcakes for my grandson's birthday party tomorrow.
Ace the boss.
It's gonna go down.
He's so cute. Oh my god.
It is going down for sure.
And a head full of beautiful hair.
Yes, his hair so long. Sure. I'll be like, it's been like he didn't have good hair. Like, I don't know how long that shit gonna last. You know how black people are.
He a year
You
old
have
now.
good hair sometime for the first few years, and then that shit just
That is so crazy.
Go left on you, like for real. Yeah, y'all know.
No, I know some kids when they 6 months. That's the B2B.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
you can count the beads in there.
Yeah, they coming out beads.
My son, my grandson, one of my grandsons, you call me his hair, it sound like a machine gun going off. I ain't lying. I am not lying.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah. Let me jump back in the chat, y'all, because I'm supposed to be doing stuff and I'm going everywhere doing everything but that, trying to drive and look at y'all.
All right.
Well, don't be having no accidents and stuff like
I ain't gonna have no. I ain't holding the phone. I'm just ain't going where I'm supposed to be going, hun. I'm hitting all kind of blocks around here. No gas can't let you hit blocks now.
I hear Josh in the background. What up, Josh?
Well, you know,
what it do?
The hood tape.
Hey.
We praying your screen, Josh. We praying your screen.
Please help her to stay
focused. I got him.
I be trying. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna stay out these folks chat. That's a lie. But anyway.
All right.
Go wherever your finger click.
Make sure you tag me in next time. You better hit me up.
Yeah, you know I am. Look, I called out for help. Honey, it was a few folks came over there to help me. I don't even know who they were. They were just from Beef Sector. I just know they were just like, I said, Lord help me, child. These folks over here jumping me, honey.
Yeah, tag me and my bro in. We got you.
Okay.
All right, love.
Bye, y'all.
All right, bye.
Love y'all. Be safe.
All right.
Later for now.
I'm about to play my little birthday song that I recorded for my grandson.
I heard it.
Oh,
it was so sweet. I was like, she all ab-libbing.
My grandson's birthday is his first birthday, and I recorded a video and uploaded it earlier for the peep folks who ain't seen it. Here's my birthday This is my birthday song that I sang for my
Tribute to the
grandson.
baby.
My tribute. I serenaded my grandson today on his birthday. So let me play it for you guys, and I'm gonna mute myself. And don't be judging me. I know I was a little crackish on some of the
girl, you sound beautiful.
girl.
Come
I
on.
could tell where I was messing up, but
Well, look, ain't nobody business. Just go ahead.
right. Okay, well here's my song, y'all, that I sang for my grandbaby today for his first birthday. Let me go on mute. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ace. Happy birthday. Yes, I know it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Oh gosh, this has been a wonderful, wonderful year. This past year has been nothing short of amazing. So much laughter, so much joy. I just love this little man. Happy birthday, Ace. From your Yaya. Oh, my baby. That's my baby.
Trying to make me cry. You are trying to make me cry. That was so sweet.
Oh, man.
I want that same birthday love when my September the 4th.
You know I got you. I'm going to have bro beatboxing in the back. Where he at? Did he speak it?
Brother smoked plenty with the hit. Yes,
no, I'm just sitting up here just chilling. What the hell y'all doing?
What's up?
Nothing. I got on here late. I been
smoking plenty with the hen.
Oh Lord.
Where your damn key at?
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
What did you say? Where what at?
Talking about goofy ass daughter. I always want to leave, bury the regular ass key out. Leave her ass locked outside the house. But yeah, I've been chilling, man. Just shit been off all week. Shit, switching my shit up. When collecting my tools.
Well, I know you the last time I talked to you, collected your tools and came home, but have you heard anything?
Nah, ain't nobody really responding to me. I mean, they still thinking, expecting me to come in, but I'm just a couple of little background checks away from replacing them. So, other than that, nah, man, I don't deal with the shenanigans and the snakes and shit. Says, man, what old man once taught me is that if a man can't look you in your eye and tell you whatever it is that he needs to tell you, he's a snake. Simple and plain. Any man that shake your hand and tell you one thing, act another way, but totally do something opposite of all the above, he's the lowest of all the snakes. So more of that story is you don't trust none of them. So yeah, I had to, I was, I had to kind of shake and move some things. So I got a couple of my other systems activated. Your brother always got to keep a couple birds in the hand. So I got it now. Got a little time. Now spend a little bit more extra quality family time. In between meantime. and work on my systems that I eloquently spent a shitload of money for about 6 months ago to get me away from this 9 to 5 bullshit. So
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's just the most high said, all right, nigga, it's enough of that crutching.
Now you said you bought a new system.
Yeah,
Hey,
actually I had a
Karma
couple.
Diva. What's up, Karma Diva?
Actually, I got a couple things going. I'm really a few months behind on my phone repairs. That's definitely good money. Trust me. That's everybody and their mama always got an issue with a phone. Crack screen, can't hear the microphone, phone ain't dialing out, everything. I know how to fix all that shit. So it's just a matter of time. So plus I'm in a
Man,
college town. So that's
I need to send you some phones and let
so
you fix them
yeah.
and resell them.
Hey sis, I ain't gonna. The game is to be sold, not told. But I'm in the here. I got a mastermind that's been in the game.
I'm saying do you fix them and resell them?
Yeah, all that. That's what I said. Yeah, I've been getting trained by some of the best. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with like I said, there's certain things happening for a reason. And here's the funny part about all this. I happen to look into the back office, right? And I seen this name, and I was like, why does this name ring a bell and look real familiar? Like way too familiar. Like I worked with this person or this person. I worked for this person before. So then this morning I look up, I said, Marcus Jimenez. I said, what the fuck? Y'all playing too many doggone games. Now, first, when I first met Marcus, he was working across the street at the other doggone franchise. Well, they fired his ass after about a couple of months that I was there. For the first few months I was there because he did some other shit. Went back to Dallas, and now here it is, ironic. Less than a few years later, you're back in the same damn town across the parking lot from the same motherfuckers that got rid of your ass the first time. I said, nah, there's a clown show going on up in here. Y'all can have this, Jack. Because Bozo ain't got no shoes that's going to fit my feet. Sorry. I ain't got time for that. No, hell no. You can keep that. Look, let me tell you something. I'm not gonna stress myself over no goddamn nothing. No money, no dollar, no bills, no nothing. Let me tell you something. If the Most High took care of me, been taking care of me, been giving me the strength and been looking out for me, from having a family to being in, shelters, hotels, all that. I mean, come on, man. This is just a pebble to a giant. So I'm glad that I'm smart enough to keep a what you call it, an extra with an extra. Then got the misses right, and that's what I'm proud of on that end. She can do whatever she want to do, wherever she want to do it, and that's a good thing.
Well, I might have a box of phones that I might ship out there to you.
Yeah, let me know, and because like I said, I'm just waiting for these people, man. They,
I mean, if I send them, you could just fix them and resell them for
we gonna
yourself.
see. We'll work something out. Come on now, ain't nothing. Especially now if they 3G, I might have to update them and use them. But
you do whatever you want to do.
3G, that 3G network, they done disbanded that, girl. Anybody got a 3G anything? It ain't no more good. But yeah, I just got some good surprise things. I just been staying focused. Learning. Been studying on taking, notary tests, all that stuff, girl. I'm gonna keep it going. Cause it's so much construction going on down. They building a Costco down here now. We already got a Sam's. So they about to build a Costco about a mile down the way. So it's and where there is construction, there is unlimited money. Remember that stuff. They didn't they won't tell us that. But I can guarantee you. All you gotta do is pay attention to your local Home Depots and Lowe's, and they'll tell you everything going on where the money's at. And trust and believe me, they are building Costco's, they are building all kind of stuff. They doing so much doggone building. They got they about to do down here is part of called the super connector. It's an interstate system that's going to be running from like outside of Jackson, Mississippi, all the way over to like Odessa or Midland, Texas. But it's gonna be like called a super lane, you know, and they coming through certain places, and certain cities are connected, and this is a connecting city. So it's gonna be like, you know, they trying to have like super lane, like shipping lanes, like 6 lanes, you know what I'm saying? Going through certain parts of the city or connected to main highways and stuff like that. This project's supposed to take, I think they're supposed to be done with this project probably by the end of this decade, close to it. But I know down here, this project will be done on our end within the next maybe year and a half, maybe a couple years. So as much as everything going on down here, yeah, we in the right place, the right time. Just gotta have patience. And then, you know, the storm season coming up. So that's, I mean, you know, the missus, you know, she's an insurance adjuster, so we gonna picking out we gonna be trying to figure out which litter to pick out of, because they coming, you know. Them storms is on their way. Ain't June 1st, trust and believe. Them hurricanes is warming up, Jack, and there's plenty coming. So
you say they warming up?
Yeah, they warming up. Believe you me, they already got 14 on forecast already been bubbling up. They just don't tell the public that, you know. But that's real. So it's plenty of work going on. I've been taking my time. Went on over here actually to the apartment complex we live at, and the lady, she was like, "Damn, that's crazy," because she said my maintenance man just quit on me yesterday. Because I guess dude was like, he couldn't do it with it no more. He like, shit, that's 200 units too many for me. It's just me. I can't do it. You know, then going to the other apartment complex with about another 100 something, he just get burnt him out. He's good. He's done. He's been doing it for a long time. He saved him up enough money. His wife was getting sick. He said he's going to take him off. He probably going to take off about a year or two. Just chill out. Like, that's what's up. You know, nothing wrong with that. So like I said, windows and doors is open. We're going to see what's what. You know, got a few twos and fews lined up. We're gonna see who what and see who biting. Because, you know, I've always learned, no matter what, no matter how much you got, it's always good to keep something. It's always good to keep an emergency with an emergency. You know, you don't never just, you know, they say don't ever keep all your eggs in one basket. Well, here's the thing. You always have more than one basket.
Right.
With more than one egg in it. So that way, if basket number one, if his punk ass want to break or, you know, burn up or mishap or fall or somebody steal it, okay, we're going to chunk that one. Go to basket number 2. Guess what? If basket number 2 acting a fool, guess what? You put his ass on the auction block and chop him up and go on to basket number 3. Grandma always told me, go get as many baskets as she said, get as many baskets until you lose count. Grandma always said, when you lose count of your baskets, then you got more than enough. So that's been your brother's life. That's what I've been doing. I've just been chilling. So sometimes you got to take a break. As I say, so, you know, you got to take your time back, because that's the one damn thing ain't none of us is going to get back. When that our shit, the moment of conception and your black ass was in that womb is when your doggone, what you call it, your hourglass started right there.
Well, Carmela said, when you going to teach us how to fix something, she said.
Teach you how to fix what? The nigga
I don't
shit
know.
that's
Is
going
she talking
on?
about songs?
Yeah, that too. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, I got to get a little master. You know, I'm still a newbie in it. I'm still green behind the ears, but shit, I mean, it's really a lot of simple things. And I mean, the only phones I definitely don't want to work with, it's funny because I'm a newbie with it, is them damn Samsungs. Them are the devils.
Oh.
Them Samsungs is the devil for real. They hella good phones, but shit. You don't know what you're doing?
I love Samsung.
I like them. It's just the fact that the parts for them, are kind of expensive, and it's like if somebody has a Samsung, I would hate to get somebody's phone and be like, oh, you know, my bad, but you know, we behind on the order on the part because they, you know, that's the only thing I don't like about Samsung. You know. Because you know it could be somebody that has a certain screen or a certain element up in there that might need replacing, But because the parts is on back order, if I got your phone and I'm telling you, yeah, you know, your stuff is fixed within a certain amount of, I can't send it back to you until this part come in. You're not gonna be trying to wait for no extra week, 2, 3, 4, 5 days for your man. I got no time for that. I'll go to somebody else who'll give me another phone.
Right.
Well, I'm not gonna make sure she ain't messing with that doggone cord because I will snatch the gums out of her mouth.
Huh? What?
Come on, my dog.
Oh, my
She's out there growling. No, because I had to relocate my
Say he done went from one whole topic. I was like, what?
But no, that's sis, that's what my dog, you know, because I got my commercial stitcher cord because I had to change my my Wi-Fi modem out to a different plug till I get that outlet fixed.
Oh,
he was gonna go ahead and put a new one in. I was like, no, just wait. I'm cool right now because I don't feel like hearing all that. And you over here messing up. No. Yeah, then he got to come in my bedroom, and you know I can't have you in my bedroom. That's where you see the title, Bishop 420 Smoke Plenty.
That's where the kids come from.
I can't have you coming in my bedroom.
That's where the kids come from.
Yeah, you can't be coming in my room, dog.
I call mine the boom boom room.
Yeah, you might be like, okay, there's a couple weapons in here. I'll see. You might be the police or something. I don't lead you. No, he was cool though. Actually, he's cool, older Mexican dude. But make a long story short, I just been chilling. You know, no stress. I mean, the body's healing. You know, I ain't been beating myself up because as the old boss lady said, she said, don't take that personal, Mr. Carter. It's all business. You damn right about that. But I take it personal when you fucking with my money. I don't give a damn about the business part. You start fucking with my livelihood, we got a problem.
Right.
Because every 30 days, your note due, your utilities due. Well, also that makes it special because I got this jackass corporation over here who wants to do some undermining shit. No, my bills didn't stop because they want to act a complete donkey and want to try to get rid of somebody after they didn't fix that regular ass mold infested roach baited, bug baited motherfucking goddamn country in and Swedes by College Station. Stay away from that shit if you ever come through College Station, Texas.
Oh my!
Keep your monkey ass away from country in and sweet in College Station. They ain't shit. Ain't gonna be shit. Never was shit. Mama ain't shit. Wasn't gonna be about shit. Wasn't destined to be shit. Wasn't born to even be you can't even notarize they shit. That's just how bad they bullshit is. They just some nigga shit. A bunch of saying niggas that ain't about worth shit, always trying to take shit, use somebody's shit, and think they the shit when they look like shit and their brains is worth a bag of shit, which ain't shit.
Well,
all they need is some tissue at this point.
No, they need more than tissue. Them niggas need some pressure water. They need some. They need some blessed. They need some blessed. They need some wet wipes with blessed oil.
Oh wow!
Bro, you just ripped them a new, you know what?
Yeah, literally.
That shit is out. I just picked that. Well, yeah, they need a for real.
You know he ain't getting no reference.
They well shit. I ain't just no. I mean, you know, everything plays its just due. You know what I'm saying? And everything has its season. But don't play me though. That's all I'm saying. You know, be a man about things. Don't try to be and set somebody up for the hokey doke and think that people is just everybody stupid. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, tell you act like people just gonna like, okay, well, you had to depend on me. No, motherfucker, I don't have no motorcycle. I don't have to depend on you.
Motorcycle.
Don't depend on you, motorcycle. I don't have to do that. Yeah, don't know. We ain't got to do it. And that's what we have to learn as a people, man. We got to stop allowing these people to believe that we have to depend on them. I don't know if y'all remember. Y'all remember Cosmic Slop? Used to come on HBO by George Clinton.
No.
Back in the early 90s. Y'all remember there used to be short films. Y'all remember the one short film that they had called what was it called? Damn, I forgot that damn quick. Space Invaders. No, it was called Space Traders. Remember they was talking about trading all the black folks?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if y'all ever seen it, but go look it up. Eventually, y'all get it. It's called Space Traders. It was it was like a oh my god, you know how folks be having short stories,
Mm-hmm.
like the HBO, where they used to have like 2 or 3 different little, you know, 10,
Like
15.
Twilight Zone.
Yeah, like it was like it was like the George Clinton Funkadelic version of the Twilight Zone.
Oh, okay.
But it was called Space Traders. It was about basically the aliens wanted to take all the black folks.
Really?
Yeah, leave the white folks, and they was like the aliens like, we just want to trade if anybody has at least 2,500 milligrams of melanin or more. You
Well,
know,
why
we
they
want
wanted us? What was we? How would we benefit?
Well,
The
basically,
melanin.
what he was doing was he was breaking it down on basically what will really happen if that was really the case of scenario.
Right.
So you had the president of the United States, the Secretary of State. They was up there talking about. They had industry leaders on how much money they would lose in the Labor Department and how much the military would get affected if all the black folks were to leave and who gonna fix it. Oh man, that shit is funny, but it makes you think. And this came out like in about 94. And they was telling about the shit that's going on now. So that goes to show you, man, that you know
shit ain't too far off.
Shit ain't too far off dealing with these people, man, on how they look.
Hey, ain't nothing new under the sun, baby.
Yeah, and how they look at us. You know, they look at us as though like, you know, like we just outright we just useful just for one thing. You know, and it's not that. Us as a people, we have to like really just start thinking for ourselves. And not, it ain't so much against anybody else.
Said, damn, tell us how you feel, bro. I think she was talking about the place that you was talking about earlier.
Oh yeah, I mean, they, you know how I feel about them. They replaced. That's how I feel about them. They didn't get it. Yeah, I know. I got when I say I give you I give you your 2 weeks notice that day.
That meant my 2 weeks was my last day.
That was my last day when I gave you my 2 weeks. And I didn't even tell you I gave you my 2 weeks.
I gave you my 2 weeks 2 weeks ago.
Really?
I don't play that shit. Like
so
I said,
you didn't give him your 2 weeks. You gave him my 2 weeks ago.
Exactly. And went and collected my shit and a couple of extra twos and fews, and I'm good.
Oh my goodness.
Ain't none of your that ain't my problem. You try to hang me, I'm gonna cut you. Remember, Grandma always said, if you dig a grave, make sure you dig too. You know why?
The one you dig for me just might be
for you.
You might as well, because when you are digging a grave for somebody, you might well go ahead and dig the other hole because you already got 1 foot in it, because you got to dig. Where you gonna step at while you digging it? Would you gonna have 1 foot on the up, or you gonna have 1 foot on land while the other one you digging a hole deeper? Eventually, your dumb ass gonna fall up in there because one leg gonna get shorter than the other. You know, not unless you super Negro, you know. So
well, you ain't gotta worry about me digging a hole for nobody.
No, that remind me of something. When he said super Negro. Earlier today, I was clicking through, and I clicked through Tim page.
Tim Blaine?
Yes, girl. And you know, I
and I can assume he was talking about Jay Wilson.
Girl. And then so somebody said something about he was talking about the colorist situation.
Yeah.
And so well, I caught the end, so I didn't really know. But at the he said somebody said something about the darkest, talking about the slave mentality and how the darkest were in the fields and the light was in the inside of the house. And he was like, oh, so he said, I never knew that. I ain't never heard of that before. And I was like, Tim,
are you serious?
Girl,
have he ever watched Roots?
Have
he ever watched Armor? What's that name? What's that movie with that boat? Armor Star.
When they talk about house,
give us free.
Have you ever watched what's the one?
House Ninjas and Field Ninjas?
Have you
House
watched
ninjas.
Mandingo? I
He
mean, what?
said he ain't never heard of that, but anyway, God makes us all equal. God makes us all equal. I was like,
I can't
what?
believe that.
Girl, I couldn't believe it either.
He is
I
like,
could not believe
how
that. Go
old?
look in there. Go look on there. You'll see. He
Girl,
said he did not know. He ain't never
I
heard
like
of that.
watching Tim, but sometimes I can only hear so much of Jay Wilson from him. Like, damn.
Girl,
Because
girl, and he started working his shoulders. Girl,
I
girl.
mean, and
He
then the
gets so
singing. Oh my
emotional.
God. I know Whitney
Girl, he
Houston, but
started
the
singing
singing.
"Summertime," and I don't know what words he was singing. He was like,
I can only do so much of Tim singing. So he started to singing and I be hitting mute.
"Girl,
Are y'all talking about bro, man?
I'm talking about Tim Blaine. When he starts
Okay.
singing, I be hitting mute. But I
Hey,
still
Miss
love you.
Mill.
I still love you, Tim. But he know his ass can't sing.
girl, he cracked me
Hey,
up.
See Miss Melden chopped up in here.
hey.
He cracked me up when
Is that
he
Mel
didn't
Mel?
know.
Mm-hmm.
Where Mel been?
Hey, Melissa.
Hey Mel.
He cracked me
In
up
the
when
back,
he didn't
she's in the
know.
shadows, minding.
She been somewhere with Shaq. That's where she been.
Uh-oh.
Mm-mm.
Uh-oh.
You know Shaq is her baby daddy.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Shaq is her baby daddy. So as soon as
Uh-oh.
she cut that child support check, she gonna take us all out.
No,
And it's
Right.
gonna be enough money to take us all out. Shit, we can go on a cruise.
Girl.
say that child support check.
And he had to pay you to have them big babies.
Yes.
That's a mean child support check, boy. It takes a bunch of black folks on the cruise, boy.
His checks as big as his shoes.
The child, that's huge.
Shit.
That's huge, girl. What?
We miss you, Mel. Even though I be seeing you on Facebook all the time. You know, we be liking each other posts and all that kind of stuff.
Girl. Oh, this is girl. You know what? I ain't gonna even go there. But did
What?
y'all hear about the cop?
Yeah, I knew you was gonna talk about that.
You talking about that white lady who shot herself?
No,
Over
no,
that-
there's a viral video that's going around with both their memes on there.
Uh-huh.
And who sang that song? Was that Nelly? And who was that? That duet he did that
Kelly
Kelly Rowland? Yeah.
I love you.
Yep, that's the part that they doing.
But
they got him going, but it's oh my God.
I love you.
Hey y'all. But they got her singing that part, but they got him doing the high note.
Really?
It's fucked up.
No, but did you hear when he told them on the when the police got there? He said, "Help my wife." Like, when the fuck they get married?
Look, that woman had been separated, divorced. He was poking that woman about it. This man got a life sentence.
They never had sex.
He ain't had. Yeah, okay. He ain't had
nothing. They had sex somewhere, and whether they
not have sex and you doing the most over.
He told her ass up on one of them lunch breaks. Did nobody
bend her ass over in front of that
exactly.
bar.
The other guard, the head guard, was like, "Look, y'all got 10 minutes."
He had her ass bent over in front of them bars, and he stuck it right through the bars.
Yeah, no, yeah, he gave her extra. He
did something.
Yeah, he gave her extra. He gave her extra exit wound because he tore her ass. That big ass backwoods country woman. He tore her ass up. She should have been.
And when I tell you, he look like Big Jack Clampett looking.
Yeah, well, no, she ain't looking like that. She fish food. I mean, she coffin fly.
Earthworm.
Yeah, she applied. She's a native plant. She can no longer be disturbed
for whatever. Hey,
she served her purpose.
Conversation rule the nation, goddamn.
No, I know she ain't conversating nothing else.
Because apparently this conversation had to been something.
And they said they found $26,000 in the car, but what happened to the rest of the 90-something thousand?
Why?
My point exactly.
Damn lie. You had me laughing so hard I hit the damn button. And I got frosting on my damn mouth.
Yeah, I don't know, that's and see that Sis says that she's 30 minutes away from where they escaped. I got the alert on my phone, they broke out. See.
That's it.
Who said that?
Mel?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She
I
said,
would not. Because
Mel
they had
said
that on the
what?
Nationwide. That was on
30
Nationwide.
minutes away from where they
And then they went where I'm from to go hide in Indiana. That's what I said. What'd you go to Indiana for when they ain't got nothing else to do?
You from Evansville?
I'm from Michigan City.
Oh, damn, they called him up in Michigan City?
No, they called him down near
It's Evansville, right?
Evansville. Uh-huh.
Wow. Right, that was. I'm like, okay, yeah, y'all was heading towards Klan country.
That's what I said. And then the other thing is, I was telling Tanya, that's the same area where they call young dogs killers.
Yeah, well, there's plenty of niggas down there. That's where niggas go and hide out at.
No, I don't know why.
Well, obviously ain't safe up there for no runaways.
Ain't safe for no ninjas.
Anywhere in southern Indiana ain't. I don't. Yeah, that's Klan country. That's the Klan for real.
That's what I told him. I said that's where that's.
Everybody talking about Georgia. What y'all think about? Well, Comedy, what you say? You said what we talking? We talking about every damn thing. Damn it! What y'all think about them funky ass doggone? Before I had to go there. This is two things I'm about to do in one. What you think about the funky ass one chief, the white man from town, what they caught one of his deputies on duty beating the meat?
Jacking off.
What?
And and then
what happened?
He
was
at the scene of a crime
and beating his meat.
Jacking off.
What?
I mean, getting it.
It was investigating a baby's death too, wasn't it?
Yeah. He was beating his meat.
Infant's death.
Well,
go ahead.
You know what they call it, bro? Right? When the beat, right? That's what they call they routes and shit. You know,
walking the beat.
Yep.
Yeah. But that's fucked up because check this out. If that was any other person or citizen, they would have to register as a sex offender. Yeah. Just like if you get caught, if a brother got to really take a leak on sister, if they catch you taking a leak behind the garbage can, you got to go register for indecent exposure.
Yeah.
But they can sit around here and beat their meat at a crime scene, but allow the chief to walk his punk ass right outside and walk away with no issue.
He washed his hands.
What?
Oh no! They said somebody opened the door for him because he didn't want him to touch the car.
Yeah, like Martin Lawrence in Blue Street. Yeah, he like, hey, how you doing today? Yeah, nasty motherfucker. Yeah, see, and then oh my god, they trifling. And then did y'all? Out in Pennsylvania, did you see? Because I went live earlier on my Facebook. Did you see the funky ass cops? And of course, it was this old mammy with her dusty ass. She didn't make it no better.
Oh shit!
Funky ass cow. But anyway, her and the bald head Klansman. They tased this girl. For over 50 cents.
For the bus.
For the bus. The fucking bus operator called the cops. Talking about this woman refused to get off the bus. All because she didn't have a 50-cent difference. Literally. A $2.50 ride, and the government had $2, but they got into it. The bus driver got into it over 50 fucking damn cents. Called the damn police, and they came out there and hemped her ass up. The one cop actually, smacked her and shit. I'm talking about like smacked her like bitch get back smack, like pow, like open hand Goldie the Mac smack.
A bus driver did that?
No, the cop.
Oh,
because she was 50 cents short on the bus.
And she was basically, they're talking about she was being, what you call it? They always say, no, you're not complying.
Yeah. Combative.
We definitely heard about somebody being 50 cent show in the B section.
But, okay, you're going to get tased over fucking 50 cents. Nah, man. It ain't no qualified immunity. It ain't enough qualified immunity in the world gonna save your ass for that, bro. But
So wait a
then,
minute.
then you see, and then you see. Oh, I got another one. What y'all think about them? Them dumb ass, them damn dumbass donkey, them with dumbasses down in I don't know what part of Georgia, but they show making the state of Georgia look bad. And it's a predominantly black town with a bunch of coon ass niggas that's over in the law enforcement. But the sheriff stopped a bus of some black lacrosse players from Delaware State. Searched the bus talking about the K9 got hit. They got up on there talking about, I know something about this, but we know even if it is, we'll be ashamed if you do got any with the marijuana and any drugs, and we don't, whoop-de-woo-woo.
Please don't tell me they found something.
No. Okay, why would they even stop in the bus any damn way?
Racial pro.
Then they talking about no, it wasn't no. You have to, Dr. Richie explained. I said, see, this is some bullshit.
What I was gonna mention was the off-duty police officer that put the 12-year-old in a chokehold and put his knee on her neck, and now that baby suffered traumatic head injury as a result of it.
Yeah, where was that at, sis?
That was in Florida.
Yeah, they out of line all over, man. Like, I mean, everywhere they
and then they still that baby in the hospital with traumatic head injury, and they still charged her with that fight, but he ain't been charged with nothing.
Now, what was the fight? What did she do?
She got into an altercation and it looked like in a lunchroom or something with another student. So he took her and yanked her down and body slammed her, put her in a chokehold, and then put his knee on her neck for more than 20 seconds, and it caused her to have a traumatic brain injury.
Hey, Connie, these are chocolate ones right here. My son wanted chocolate and vanilla for my grandson's birthday party, for his first birthday party tomorrow. So I'm doing the cupcakes tonight, and then I'm gonna do his 1-year-old smash cake, his own personal cake. I'm gonna do that one in the morning. So I'll be back tomorrow morning decorating that cake for y'all.
This shit is fucking ridiculous, man. Like it's got past the point of that. I don't want to see nothing about no being crumbs. I don't want to see nothing about what we're going to investigate. I don't care, though. You're not.
I don't know how we gonna make it in. Like, how's we gonna make it in?
The people know. The problem is, sister, that the people, honestly, the people have become soft and desensitized to this shit because they still believe in. Well, we're really not going to get rid of them because why would you want to defund the police? Why did you? Okay, why the fuck do the doggone cops need to be having for one? Why the hell do you need military? Why do you need military grade weaponry?
The police?
They've been getting MRAP vehicles. What the fuck do just like there's a town, and this shit went viral. There's a town of only. This is no lie. There's a town of less than probably 3,000 people, complete, total. With what? One sheriff, maybe a couple of days. Why would you need MRAP vehicle? You know, MRAP vehicle is a military style. One of them, the ones they be using doing the Afghanistan, the ones they be talking about they be getting blown up. Why would you need a city of that or a town of that size? Why the fuck would they need military tank weaponry like that? What are you going to raid?
Because the next city don't have one. But and in some of these things though, bro, I gotta say I don't blame some of the police for having to get certain things simply because there are things out there in the street that they can't compete with. I mean, I can understand some of that to a certain degree. Does that give them the right to use it unlawfully? No.
That's the problem.
No.
Hell, they don't have the right to use their own personal
They
regular
are
records.
they
So
are they are they are public officials who sworn under an oath. It
mhm.
ain't no excuse. There's no
Serving
ignorance or excuse when it comes to law. But they give them that, well, because they might have to use this as a justification. So that's they're immune to that. No, that's not right. That don't make you, well, I'm gonna beat your ass, but I know it's fucked up. But I can get away with beating your ass or killing you or tasing you or whatever the hell. But it was a mistake. I can't get prosecuted for it, even though I know it's wrong. I shouldn't be doing that shit, but I'm gonna do it anyway. But ain't nothing gonna happen to me.
Mm.
Or I can whoop my wife or my girl's ass, beat her ass for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and nobody gonna say shit.
Right. And that's the thing. They can do all the crimes that we can't do.
In
And
no
they can get
time.
away with it. We can't go step on nobody's neck for 8 minutes, 6 minutes. We
You can't
can't
even protect
go
yourself.
shoot somebody because they had a bag of Skittles. We can't, I mean, they get away with everything that we can't do.
You could be getting your ass tore out the frame, drugged down the street, about to get set on fire, Nat Turner style, every damn thing, and you still better not have nothing so much as a pen knife.
Mm-hmm.
When the police gonna still come and drag your ass and whoop your ass and take you to jail, you over here damn near getting mutilated to death. The white man from town can walk down the street with a doggone rocket launcher with a decked out AR-15 on his back and a bulletproof suit.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Does that add up? I mean, you got other people that's just. I mean, you got they and it ain't just the men and it's the women. They whooping y'all ass too at a rapid rate.
She said, "How do I spell out my grandson's name?" Oh, AYCE. Ace. AYCE.
Yeah, you see the 61-year-old woman arm that they broke up there the NYPD. And that happened back in like December of 2020. It's just now coming out. Because she had to go up there and make a claim off of something that was a missing medication of hers or some shit. A broken inhaler or some shit. And she went up there, she was recording. They literally
broke her arm.
They literally went off on this woman and gang tackled this woman and stop resisting. Oh, you done fucked up. I mean, like manhandling this woman and broke this woman, fell on the woman and broke her damn elbow. She all fucked up.
Well, I just saw a story that just it happened a few years ago in 20, but it's for some reason it's just not getting out. But I guess when the Rona first hit real hard and her husband had an appointment, just a regular doctor's appointment, and you know how they wouldn't let nobody go inside with you. So she sat outside because she said they didn't have enough gas money to, for her to keep the car running. With the air because it was hot out there and they didn't have enough gas money for her to go home and come back. So they refused to let her come in and she was like, but it's hot outside. I can't keep my car running because I don't have enough gas. And she died outside while her husband was inside an appointment. The cops came out and found her dead in the car.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Did you see that?
Oh, the lady, yeah.
See that right there?
That happened in Detroit too. A young man, the lady, his wife had the newborn in the car with him and took the mom to the doctor's office down at the medical center here, and she couldn't take the baby in, so her and the baby went and waited in the parking construction, and because it was cool out, she left the car running in the structure, and when her mom called her, she didn't answer. So she called the husband, and the husband said he couldn't get her, so he pinged her phone, and they found that she was in the parking lot. He got to the park. He drove to the hospital parking lot. Her and the baby were unconscious. He busted the windows open, and her and the baby was dead.
Now, what you said it was cold? Or was
Yeah,
it a hot day or was it a cold day?
it was a cool day. It was a few days ago. A few weeks ago here in Michigan. And it was cold that particular day. It was kind of cool. And she had the baby in the car with her.
But how did they die?
Oh, man.
Carbon monoxide.
Really?
Yep, they were in the parking structure, and the parking structure is like underground. It's like an underground garage.
And you
And
can't leave your car running in the underground?
oh
Oh, okay.
no, it's closed in. Like
Oh,
you
okay.
can
I'm
leave,
thinking
yeah,
one of
you can
those.
leave it.
Okay. I'm,
Get in your car and come, but it's not made for.
I'm thinking
Yeah,
like
it's
one
not
of those open garages where it's like
like it's
open on all
stacked on top
sides.
of.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
this
yeah.
is
That's what I was
underground.
thinking.
Yeah. So they died from carbon monoxide poison. Girl, he was on there. He
Oh
was.
my
That
God,
was the
that's
love of his
horrible.
life. That was the love of his life, and oh my God, that baby was crying so
That
hard.
is horrible.
Yeah, that's awful,
Yep, he
man.
lost his
I mean,
first child and his love of his life, his high school sweetheart.
She must didn't know that that can cause
She
them.
didn't know. She didn't know.
hey, man,
He
that's no
found her though, girl. He found his baby. He pinged her phone,
Mm,
find my phone app, and he found her and went to that car and took his fist and busted the windows out. He grabbed the baby, tried to resuscitate the baby, and it was too late for both of
that's sad.
them.
Yeah, man, that's it's like I said, and our people have to deal with tragedy as it is, and we still got to turn around and deal with these.
But they said it was a doctor that walked right past the older lady, and he said when he saw her, she looked fine.
Mm,
How
Um,
she looked fine at 100 and some degree in
yeah,
a
mm.
car, and it's 100 and some outside.
yeah. Well, it's all going. Hey, man, the Creator don't forget nothing. Just know that.
Hold on,
Just know
y'all.
that man don't forget nothing.
Hold on, y'all.
You're
Hmm.
right about that.
He don't forget nothing. Now I'm talking about from the first soul in our lifetime and the lifetimes before us that has ever been done wrong on some unjustifiable shit because of what I look like or the differences. He ain't gonna forget none of that. He ain't forget none of that. That's why I say that's if you look at even if you look at those scriptures as for those that do go by that route, he coming back. What he say with a double-edged sword,
Mm-hmm.
dripping with the blood of the saints. That significance means that yeah, I come to bring justice.
Mm-hmm. Some
Right.
need to change, baby. Some need to change because this shit
Yeah,
is
no,
like I'm
yeah,
surprised half of us ain't went crazy. Like really went crazy and just
they
took
don't
it.
want us to.
Like I'm just surprised with all the police brutality, the mistreatment of our people. Like the government should be lucky that shit we
We
ain't just
yeah,
running rapid in the streets just clocking it. But you know what I'm
we get
saying?
desensitized.
Yep.
That's
Like
why.
getting revenge. They better be. They
Well,
shit.
that's why they got all these back the blues and do all this and fundraising and want all these bulletproof windshields and all that. What do you need all that for? I mean,
Because they know damn well eventually we gonna rise up against that ass and they need to protect them.
the key to it is it ain't so
Because they
much
gonna
of us that's
continue
gonna be
doing
the
the
threat.
same shit
It's
that they
they
gonna
own
do.
is the biggest threat. It's they own people the one that got them armor piercing rounds and all that heavyweight military gear. You got cats, man. You got especially down here in Texas, man. Your average neighbor might have an average of 7 to 10 guns. Because most of them is ex-military down in this. So you got a lot of them that don't agree with that shit. So they just wait for some shit to pop off. So it's like when your own people get tired of it, you got some issues. Because for one, it's making it harder on them to even exist. Because it's like, look, man, we don't give a damn. We ain't even about that. But now it's like, well, these people now are just gonna start targeting us because we look like y'all. Y'all the one fucking up. We ain't did shit to no goddamn body. Now my kids is afraid. My children are afraid to go outside or go anywhere because they afraid they're gonna get attacked by somebody because the way that they look, because they've been doing us like this for so damn long. So they figure, well, shit, they gonna start attacking us like that. So we need to be legally prepared. But us, we got to go through hula hoops, get authenticated, notarized, registered, sworn in, background check, health, medical card, all that, just to carry a goddamn butter knife. Don't try to get no pistol. And you damn sure better not have nothing bigger than illegal or whatever, because you going to jail. Or they going to confiscate that shit. I don't give a damn if it was a $1 plastic gift knife from the dollar store or $1,000 blade, handmade blade from someone that, you know, makes knives and all that old stuff and swords. So, nah, man, it's something's gonna give. We don't know all. The only thing we can do is basically learn how to protect yourself by knowing your rights and stand firm. That's it. I mean, that's all you can do. And then, I mean, you know, don't be afraid to take the heat to them. But me personally, if y'all really want my advice, and that's what and that's just being honest, I'm just gonna keep it all the way thorough with you. And this is without killing anybody. You know, and that's a good thing. But you hit their ass legally, it might take a little bit longer, but you hit them legally. Mm-hmm. And when I say legally, I'm talking about all avenues. You know how bill collectors come after your ass? Mm-hmm. That's where you go after them. I'm talking about the IA way, because when they bonded insurance companies then when they get tired of getting them doggone notifications and dings and inquiries, what you think gonna happen to your credit report when you get so many doggone dings and inquiries, especially hard ones?
Go down.
Yeah, there it is. And when your bond rating go down and you are a public official and I got a doggone insure your weapon, that means that your rates are going to go higher. And then if you're on the umbrella, which is the actual union or the sheriff department himself, or the actual whatever municipal that you work at, city, whatever bond that you got, that's going to cause their rates to jump. You are a high risk. Mm-hmm. So that means that, you know, eventually you won't even be able to be bonded enough to even work a security job. So you strip them of that right. You take that bond away, they can't do shit, law enforcement, nothing. I mean, they can't even dream about the shit. Mm-hmm. All that shit is done. That career is done. When you start stripping their ass of them bonds, when you start hitting them pockets, when you start garnishing them wages, all it takes, you just got to learn the game. You hit them back in their pockets. I'm going to starve your punk ass out. See, I ain't used to having to get assistance now, huh? You ain't used to getting hit by civil lawsuits and federal. I'm going to hit your ass every single time.
And that's the thing. You would think that every time we hit them in their pockets, when they do something wrong to us, you would think that the departments, the police, the county, the state, the government would come down harder on these people. Like, okay, you know, y'all causing us to lose all this government money. People want to stop us for getting raises and all that kind of shit because y'all keep doing the same fuck shit that y'all know is not legal.
That's because it's 4 different. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me read this to y'all real fast. But it's 4 different. Hold on, give me a second. It's 4 different types of judgments that they do that you either have to settle for when it comes to dealing with the laws. But actually here, hold on, give me a moment, y'all. I got because I just had all this pulled up in my files. But you can, okay, here we go. Because there's going to be obstacles to suing them. They could be sued personally, but they had these statutes and limitations for lawsuits. which is that section 1983, which does not include a specific statute of limitations, which is the maximum amount of time that an injured party in a dispute has to take legal action.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, the state where a case occurs will typically use its own statute of limitations for tort cases involving negligent actions and wrongful death. The majority of these cases carry a statute of limitations of between 2 and 7 years. A lawyer who specializes, they didn't say an attorney, a lawyer, see, there's the key, because an attorney swears to the bar. The bar, an attorney's job is to put your ass and lock your ass and turn your ass over to the system.
Mm-hmm.
But a lawyer who specializes in police brutality cases can assist you if you are involved in such an incident. Meaning that I'm not going to say don't go to a lawyer and get that help. I'm saying is that it's good to have a lawyer and you got something that you know that lawyer is going to be like, okay, here we go. But anyway, the types of damages officers can be sued for. There's 4 types of relief a plaintiff may sue a police officer for.
Mm-hmm.
One is compensatory, or compensatory damages, punitive damages, and then you have injunctive relief,
Mm-hmm.
which is an alternative to offering money as a payment for a wrongful action. An injunction is a court order for the defendant to stop a specific action. Declaratory relief. This is a binding judgment from a court that defines the legal relationship between parties and their right in the case before the court.
Mm-hmm.
Declaratory relief does not require any type of enforcement. So you're going to have to take one of those 4. Or if you do it right, without crossing that double jeopardy line, you will at least be able to do 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you want an injunctive relief, but they're not going to do that because like they ain't going to pay you the money and it's either you want us to change this specific action, but don't mean he still ain't going to be no cop.
Right.
He can still be a cop. I mean, he just can't do this. Or we can give you some money for compensatory or punitive.
Mm-hmm.
And since that's
Carmelita said she'll be a dancer. What's she talking about?
Well, that's just where that's just the way that it happens. So now that just gives people in society, just if they listening, that gives people a kind of an understanding of why it takes so long for things to happen like that when you have to deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, it takes years too.
And it's sad because why would you do that? Okay, so you whooped my ass almost 5-6 years ago. I'm still up here going through some issues and the whole 9. But you going on living your life lollygagging, you know, doing whatever, and it's just like, oh, okay, it's whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, the days of that shit, those days are about almost over with. Because you cannot abuse the authority that has been placed into your you just cannot take something that has been given to you to be subject to. You're subject to the same laws that you're so-called enforcing.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna just turn around and sit up here and just okay, well, we're gonna enforce the law to the fullest and complete. But I can do whatever the hell I want. Oh, you're going to jail for drunk driving, buddy. But man,
we gonna shoot you for jaywalking.
But yeah, I just had me a 6-pack. I'm fucked up about 4-5 shots. Woohoo! With my buddies. We had a good day today. They can do it. Oh, my bad, bro, man. Man, you know you ain't supposed to be out here driving.
Oh yeah, police go drinking almost every night.
Getting fucked up. High speed, doing all this. But you better not be caught doing it because
that stuff we see on the movies and on the TV shows is true.
They'll call a unit or let the police know, be like, hey, there's a possible person that's probably been drinking. I'm tired, I've been out working, oh, I just, they drunk as Cooter Brown. But he's in traffic in such and such, his car is such and such. He might be smoking pot. I see smoke. That's what they do. They think it's a fucking game. It's a game to them because it's when you start taking away the paychecks, all that respect, all that shit, all that hardcore he and Kikiing is out the door. Because now you ain't gonna be able to have that livelihood. Now you ain't gonna be able to pay that monthly note on that scat pack.
Mm-hmm.
Now you ain't gonna be able to have that Durango RT.
Them RVs and everything else they got.
Now, Brittle Bone Brittany.
What public school?
Yeah, she can't. Yeah, your punk ass kids can't go to the private no more. And Montessori schools and all that. No. They got to be with all the other big head dumbass kids in the public.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
they better learn how to fight. They better learn how to fight if they don't know how.
Yeah, because they're gonna get their ass whooped.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is. I mean, that all when you start cutting that back, that's when the effect. That's where the change happens. Because then that's going to make them think. That start making people think twice about. Hold up. That's just like with if you look at it. You know what else I believe it will make a change too? Think about it, sis. And I'll just use this as an example. With the what's my man name? Pastor Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
In his situation.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how is it that people on the humbug out the blue or whatever? I don't care what's going on, but how can that many people gather up and go hard on this individual and basically dox his ass?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if they can go hard on a regular simple individual that call themselves being who they are, but whatever in the YouTube world, the streets.
Mm-hmm.
If we can do that and get folks fired and locked up and all that stuff, why we can't do that when the cops is out of line? How come we can't expose? How come don't nobody want to expose their shit where they punk ass live at? How come nobody want to expose they do that shit to us? When you ask me, anytime you do a doggone check in their system, once dispatch run your shit, you are in their system. They know that. They'll sit around and tell you ain't got nothing to worry about. No, man, don't try to play me like I'm some damn fool. They are taught to lie. They can tell you that they'll tell you that they have a right to lie to you.
Yeah, I learned that a long time ago, like when they be interrogating and stuff.
Yeah, it's called something. Oh my God, it's something syndrome.
I know what you're talking about. It's like telling them, your homeboy already ratted you out, so you might as well already. They talk to lie to us.
Yeah, they practicing on how to lie,
and it's legal. It's legal for interrogation.
So it's like you're not gonna just do no monkey ass shit like that, and then just thinking that it's just gonna just keep on just consistently. I can get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just come on, man. That's hypocritical. Like that's really fucking hypocritical. Like why is that you can do what you can do because you got this badge, and then you supposed to be so-called good or I'm a person of the community, but you sitting up here seeing your partner up here doing all this old fucked up shit.
Yep.
Profiling and rolling all of those shit, but you're just going along because he's the sergeant, he's the lieutenant. Man, I don't give a fuck.
Right. They literally see somebody kill somebody, suffocate somebody, break somebody's limbs, and they be standing there just watching.
But
even if they don't participate, they ain't bold enough.
Not all cops
to
are
stand
bad
up to
cops.
the group. They ain't bold enough to stand up to their brotherhood.
If you don't correct your so-called brother from violating the shit, you are no better than him, and you're no good as well.
Exactly.
So
and that's why I think every time there's an onlooker, they should get the same amount of time. That's just how I feel.
Look,
I bet you they stop them from doing shit if they got the same amount of time as the person who actually killed them or injured them.
Let me tell you something. The way that they getting picked off now, it's just a matter of time before it starts going wholesale rate. Because you got to think about here's the thing. Like I said, we can dox each other, but everybody's scared to dox the police. What you worried about? Like, let's just be honest. What you worried about? Expose their ass. What do you think? What do we do to each other? You know, what do we do to each other when we pissed off and don't like each other? Tell all of our business. I mean, I'm just talking about just tell it all. I'm talking about everything about you. I could be the met you on social media, and a week later you can be the I fucked him. And every damn thing about me, you done pulled up because you got a little background check service. Yeah, he used to work here. This is where he live at. This is who he married to. And how many kids they got. This is what he do. This is the picture of what he look like. This is the family photo. Every damn thing about me. This is the kind of car he used to drive. This is what school he went to. This is the neighborhood he grew up in. Every damn thing. Everything. But when it comes to these clowns out here doing all this shit, we want to give them private immunity. That's like the judge lady. She's an advocate. I understand, you know, your son got his noodles rocked. But I mean, apparently, you know, whatever it is that you did for somebody that person to come back and do that.
Hold on, what story are you talking about now?
The one judge, no, it's not the story. You know, she's an advocate. The one judge that the dude came up to their house. He had it was somebody that she had prosecuted, but this guy it was kind of like a white collar, but damn, yeah, he killed her son. Damn near killed her husband. I think they popped her ass too.
Oh wow!
I think out of Jersey, Judge. I can't remember. This happened about 2-3 years ago. Yeah, right during about the pandemic. Yeah, the dude came up to the house. Son opened up the door and he let loose.
Well, what's up with the one judge? The one judge the black judge who they said the other judge put his hands down her shirt. The one judge that had her TV show.
Yeah, Judge Hatch. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, sheriff or not, I'm sorry, sir. It ain't no reprimand. The fuck what y'all talking about the U.S. government. I don't give them who didn't know. My mom, because I think about my mama. And I only put my mother in the shoes of judge. This is a woman that has the power this woman has the power of life or death in her hand by ink pen. Especially if it's over a case. So what makes you thinking that you're going to get away with literally defaming someone of that stature and literally what gave you the right to even approach that woman and even consider yourself even putting your hands near or on her? What gave you that right?
I'm appalled. I really am appalled.
No, it's gonna be more than appalled. He will be dissected and fed to the feral hogs.
Karma Diva said they trying to pick and choose which laws they want to.
Yeah, so look, man, how you gonna do? Okay, so if they disrespecting their own like that, and this is a judge, like, come on now, this is a judge. So you're literally, so you're letting the world know that I don't give a fuck. I'm a sheriff. I do that means hey, judge or not, I'll come up and grab your boobies and rub on your ass. Ain't shit you're gonna do about it, you wench.
And that's exactly how they treated us back in the day.
So once we start returning the favor, it's a problem. I ain't saying go out there and grab, no, you don't give her the Donald Trump treatment. Don't do that because you mess around and get shot. You can't just walk up on no woman, especially a white woman and grab her by the cooch. Because you ain't even going to court. They just gonna go ahead and just put you on the prison transport bus. You done got court martial right there, and you're a civilian. Because nigga, you ain't going to jail. You going straight to prison. You going straight to the penitentiary. But a white man can walk up, or any other person can walk up to a black woman.
Maybe sit next to Kels.
That's childish.
Free Karen.
Oh no, fuck that nigga.
She said she would. Yeah, girl, you right. Yeah, she wouldn't. She wouldn't know, Judge. She was nothing to them but a black woman, meaning she was nothing.
Yeah.
Basically,
No matter how much schooling, training, college, experience, she ain't nothing but another black female.
that is
Black
why.
piece of ass. That's all.
That's why you have
Something they always wanted and took delight in.
until the tables turn, but it's okay. Here's the thing.
And that's
Our
why
job,
white women hated us. The white man loved us, and the white women hated us.
yeah, the way because you know why? Because of the fact that they was pissed off majority of the time they were trying to figure out why their husband had these no disrespect, but they had these same sex tendencies towards this, and this is the asset, this is the product. And
Good night, Connie. Thanks for tuning in.
You know what I'm saying? And this is and then you want to go over here and grease and lube him down.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm your wife. That's why the slave master's wife was the most wickedest and the worst, especially towards y'all.
Yeah.
Like, you fucking wench, I can't stand you because you got this nigger buck boy over here just breeding. You know, he's supposed to be over here breeding with me or one of these other gals over here. We can have us some nice nigger babies, and strong nigger babies, and keep our race alive. But no, you got Buck over here want to breed. My nasty ass husband want to be with Buck, who's your oldest son. So you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna do to you. I'm gonna make you breed and breed with your own fucking blood guy.
I can't believe a lot of people didn't believe that the white slaves back there used to do that kind of stuff to break the what they call it, buck breaking.
Yeah, them white.
A lot of people don't believe that. They're like, "Oh, that didn't happen." Yeah, right.
The white woman was the worst slave master.
Mm-hmm.
Because she'd be the same one that'll go sneak out there and get her back blown out.
Mm-hmm.
And then turn around and have your ass horse whipped.
And they usually got their way because they came from they was the one who really had the wealthy background. It was usually the women.
But how you gonna have
the white man, the slave master didn't. I'm saying when they did stuff that they probably shouldn't be doing, the white slave master ain't gonna do shit. He like, let that bitch do what the fuck she wanna do.
Because he was most likely like to get ran up in or running in Buck anyway. He got his rocks off of running in the old Big Buck because old Big Buck was running around there breeding.
Mr. Mandingo.
While he was Mountain Mandingo. Like, what kind of filthy, what kind of sadistic ass shit is that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna butt stroke you while you over here breeding her. What kind of shit is that?
That's why a lot of us hated when they sold our boys upriver, because it wasn't really for them to be working in the fields. It was for something else.
Yeah, for sexual favors.
Right.
Man, they gonna pay for that, trust me, with interest, in blood.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's gonna be money involved and all that stuff too, but no, it's no. The real current, they gonna pay. They're gonna have to pay for it. Yeah, they guilty. Yeah, the same folk, they guilty. Yeah, you are guilty, just like the sin. Yeah, the sins of your father gonna bestow upon you because you guilty. You reaping the benefits.
Yep.
You reap the benefits and ain't did shit. Ain't made a lift the finger to try to make a change or anything. Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, trying to just do all that. Oh yeah, we just, man, it's this, all we gotta do is just survive. That's all it's just gonna take. And before you know it, I'm like my sister-in-law. I hope everything all right with her. I know she good, but like she said,
she wasn't feeling all too well.
I'm like she said, I'm looking for the 140 year mark.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? She said, yeah, no doubt.
I still want my 40 acres and my mule, not for me, but for my great grandparents and my grandma and my mom. I want my 40 acres.
You name what you claim.
All these people who come into our country, all this money, food stamps, new houses, cars, and shit, but we still waiting on our 40 acres and a mule.
It ain't even so much with the 40 acres. It's the fact that shit, you know, you don't even
I don't want my fuck the 40 acres and a mule. Just give me about 100, 200, 300,000.
Get you
and
some
that's
land.
just a down payment.
Yeah, get you some land. I ain't saying that. I mean, everybody can't handle 40 because shit. Some folks
Yeah,
can't.
we need to have our own land. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, you know, your own little piece of property. Where I mean, as long as it's something that you can handle. The average
family. Speaking of which, did you see that the government is finally going to do something about all those Indian schools where they're doing all that abuse and trying to break them from speaking their native languages, and you know all about that, right?
I had to read up on that. I've been in so much other stuff going on since it's like a round and round circle.
Well, I've been hearing about this for a long time. I saw some documentaries, I guess back in the day, different different white people used to go around to these different Indian communities, right? And they used to persuade the parents to send their kids to these schools.
Wow.
And what they was trying to do, they would tell them, oh, we're going to teach them this. We're going to teach them English. We're going to do this, do that, whatever. And a lot of them were really poor, the Indians. So they was like, okay, well, they going to take care of our kids, feed them, clothe them, all this, at these schools. So it was kind of like helping out some of those parents. And so, but the parents were thinking they sending these kids off to get schooling, get smart, all this shit. And while they was up there abusing them, torturing them, trying to break them, trying to break the Indian, trying to break their heritage out of them. The kids came back, couldn't remember how to speak their own language. I mean, they was knocking them up. The men, it was the same shit that happened to a lot of us and other nationalities. That's what they was doing. They had the schools all the way from here up to Canada. Wow. And I can't remember the name of the movie, but one of the movies was either on Hulu or Netflix or something. And it was a movie. It was real life, true story of this guy who was and then like they used to make the men like learn how to play hockey, because then in Canada back a lot of they play hockey up there, a lot of them, right? Mm-hmm. So back in the day they would have some of the Indians, they would teach them how to play hockey and stuff, and they would have them going all around. They would even put them in like the not just the what do you call it, amateurs, but they would push them all the way up to like the what do they call the hockey league, like I don't know what they call it. Like it was like professional hockey. I don't know what the league is, whatever, what it was back then. But basically, they would make money off of them and had them sleeping just anywhere, just sleeping anywhere. It was a whole bunch of shit that they did to them Indians, to the kids. And then once they got old and they got grown, they got old, they would just drop them off somewhere, tell them to go home. Once they aged out of the schools. So it was a lot of abuse, and they've been trying to, I guess the government, they just said it on the news otherwise. They trying to make it right or wrong or something. Like, but this shit been needing attention for years. Like, it's so much fucked up shit that a lot of those Indian families went through. I mean, you already took their land. You know what I'm saying? You took their land, put them on reservations where they have so many problems. And then they was doing that shit to their kids. And it was bad. I mean, all the girls was getting I mean, it was just an everyday, every night thing. The girls and boys just tortured and abused.
Yeah, that's just the way it is.
And that was in one school. All the schools was like they was like all named the same thing, and they were all like together. They were all a part of one another. Just one in this state, one in that state, some in the US, some in Canada. And it was wild. I was really shocked because I never even knew that. I never even knew that they made all these Indian kids go to these schools to try to break them from being Indian or living their Indian heritage or speaking their native languages.
I think it sounds like something I heard. I think they used to do that like back in the day, like I guess if you thought you was gay.
Yeah, that's what they used to do to gay people. They used to send them to these places and try to break them, and they would beat them and shock them, electrocute them.
Yeah,
all kind of shit. Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, okay, well, Yeah.
Crazy. And then they would still come back gay. It was like you cannot beat certain things. You just can't beat out of people. Just like if they was if they were somebody who assault children, right? It's like okay, they go to jail, they get messed up, right? You know what they do to pedos in prison? They still come out, still do the same shit. Like some things, people just gonna do it. So
Institutionalized.
And there was a lot of those institutions back then for those native Indians. It was sad. It's some really sad stories.
We ain't worried about them. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna get through all this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. My main thing is when I was younger, I used to hear about Kunta Kinte, all the things they did to us. Martin got killed, just different things that but we never heard back in the day about these other cultures, the other nationalities, the shit they used to do to them. I mean, we heard about Hitler and that was about it. So to be in my 30s, 40s and learn about this stuff is really interesting and sad at the same time. So I think we all need to, make ourselves more aware because, a lot of us Black people, we like to always think, oh, we the only ones that they got treated bad. We got treated bad, but a lot of other people got treated just as bad, if not worse.
It don't matter. We still got the worst of the after effects out of everybody, and they got to pay for it. Period. Everybody else they got paid off of getting their ass tore out the frame and damn near, genocidal effects. They took the Indians down from 100 million to less than 2 to 3 million. If that ain't genocide on the highest degree, and they want to put me on a little piece of plot of land in one of the most unproductive parts of the country, barren, up in some doggone sand hills and shit.
Right.
Put me on a fucking reservation and shit and want to just
like they used to literally grow everything and anything. Then they put them in this place where they can barely grow grass.
Now you want to just have me a bunch of damn liquor stores and and shit. You want to keep me drunk and on processed food.
Drunk. Yep.
And broke. You want to give me a little government stipend. You want to send these little playboys through, you want to send these little syphilis infected playboys that y'all send from these big major CDC centers into the city and mesmerize our girls and women, knock them up, give them some fucked up hepatitis and Hep C viruses and all that shit. Then you have our kids and bloodlines getting infected more. They do all kind of shit, man. They're like they dealing with the smallpox. Yeah, they came all friendly and had smallpox in the goddamn blankets.
Yep.
Fucking devils, man. So they gotta pay for that shit. Period. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I don't have nothing, personally against a person of that hue or of that genetics because I trust them as far as they trust me. But other than that, female or male, I don't, like I said earlier, y'all brethren is out of line. And they ain't got to pay for that. I mean, and I hate to see I hate to see good people always have to end up being at the short end of the stick because of what the fuck somebody else did.
Yeah, that's it, Karma Diva. That's it. She said it right there. She said she can't remember the exact terms, but they sent them to schools to be confirmed from their heritage and language to speak English and convert to Christianity. That's what it was. Just like they did with us. They wanted us to go from our religion in Africa over to, the white Christianity, the white, bro, you might can say it in better terms, but
it's still working.
It's working. That's the sad thing. It's working.
Could we still give it for
the good book? The good book.
We still giving up all our hard-earned money and still can't get a doggone loan from the same bank we give our hard-earned money to every doggone week.
Yeah. Yeah, she said she learned because her daddy had to study about the other cultures.
But you notice all the other cultures stick together. They don't have to come.
Yeah.
How many Ukrainians you ever seen in the hood?
None that I know of.
You sure?
I mean, I said that I know of.
Right, there it is. That's what you know of. Because when you have, and if they are, a lot of them, they own either salvage yards or they in the, like, kind of like, what's the name of them damn stores that y'all got back home? Them damn green stores that they done bought up every damn one. Used to be tobacco huts.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. They own like a lot of gas station and tobacco huts and cell phone places.
Yeah, those dudes are Russians and Ukrainians.
Oh, child, I got frosting everywhere.
So that's how they move around. Once they get in and get on something, oh, they running with it. That's how they do that, sis. So but yeah, your bro. Yeah, your bro. I've been on some real shit though, man. I've been, our people, especially down here in Texas, man. Our people, man, especially the sisters, man, they didn't learn the game on a whole lot of significant things, man. I'll tell anybody, man, hey, I'll be an encouragement to you. If you got to start and you want to really do something for yourself or whatever it takes, however, if you feel like you just want to be more than just a number and do something, go for it.
If you wanna be somebody,
yeah, don't be afraid. I mean, fuck it, just go. I mean, shit, we all go out. We all go head first on different unknown challenges. That's the problem. We got to get past that being afraid. We're getting your comfort zone. When you're comfortable, you losing. The moment you get afraid,
don't ever get too comfortable in any position.
Yeah, when you get afraid, when you start to get afraid, and I mean when you start to have not a fear, but you get afraid, then now you starting to move, because it's always something when you're going to something new or different. You're gonna always be like, no, I don't know, is this gonna work, man? Look, I put my faith in the Creator. That look, I'm gonna utilize the skills I've been blessed to learn over the years. Somebody need it. All I gotta do is just pay attention. But I just have to utilize my skills on my own as well. I'm not gonna stop fishing because I ain't waiting for no other man to hand me shit. On nothing. No paycheck, no nothing, no nothing. So and them was the ones that end up winning. Because the universe is gonna give you what you thinking of the most.
Yeah, you're right.
So whatever it is that I got on my brain, that's what I've been in on my brain here the most lately. And it's multiple things. They all those doors have been opening up. Somehow, some way. The one that I know I got to take my time with, or have to go through the proper steps of it, is the trucking and logistics. That takes time, but it's worth it.
Yeah, that's my son. Yeah, you sent me like some links and stuff on that, so you already know that's what he's trying to get into.
Yeah, well, like I said, tell him, like I'm for real. Yeah, whatever he do, as long as he in the stay the hell away from Robot and Swift. Yeah, Swift. Now, see, a lot of those places, because when you get up on them, you got to have a contract with them. Some of them are some are from 6 months to 2 years.
Yeah.
You don't want to be stuck with a leased equipment or truck and you get low. I mean, you got to drive a shitload of miles just to make a decent ass paycheck.
Right.
You over the road, you going from home days in and days out, weeks in and weeks out. You at home probably about 3-4 days a month. Probably about right at a week, if that, in a month, because you're gone on the road 2 or 3 weeks at a time. Nah, I mean, it's okay if that's what you really, that's to me, that's okay for when you building up something, but for a family, that's kind of hard.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I would want to have to be away from my family, my wife, for like 2 or 3 weeks at a time just to be, okay. I'll get tired of sleeping in my truck or in hotels and being around a bunch of jackasses or people. I'm making the money, but it's like, okay, I'm not.
Well, that's like my son, my youngest son. He don't have no kids or nothing like that. But I told him, I said, I don't know if I would want you on the road. You only 21. You just turned 21. And for you to be all over the country, and then his girlfriend, I don't think she's feeling it either. His girlfriend, So
Hey,
I don't know.
hey, sis, you gotta let him grow. And I mean, if he feels comfortable and he's man and he knows how to stay clean, keep his nose clean, and stay compliant. As long as he can stay in compliant, because when it comes down to because they strict, I mean, when it comes down to that DOT, they don't play that. That ain't the game that you can be like, oh yeah, I'm I'll be all right. I might mess up. No, you mess up one time, especially with your CDL, you lose everything.
Right.
It ain't no, oh man, I can go get no. You ain't getting no regular license no time soon right now. Most you can get is an ID, and I'm talking about a regular state ID. You ain't driving.
You mess up your trucker's ID, you can't even get a regular ID.
Yeah,
you can mess up your truck license.
Yeah, you can get a regular ID, but once you lose your CDL, yeah, you lose your driving privileges because that's everything untitled in one.
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. So you lose like your regular driving permit.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why you think CDL they're held to a higher standard.
Oh, okay.
Because even though because technically once you get a CDL, you ain't supposed to be doing all that extra lollygagging anyway. But you know how people are. People gonna do what they want to do because that's what people are. They do what they feel that's them. That's you are who you are. But yeah, with a CDL, yeah, it's commercial, meaning that you on a whole nother level. You paying different fees now. It's like having a driver license with dues. You got to pay dues now when you got a CDL because that's exactly what you're paying.
Yeah,
you got to have medical cards. And see, here's a good thing though. Once you get up in that industry and you know what you're doing and get behind some people that's really, like I said, it's all about, to me, what caught my eye and attention on was the fact that there's different sectors in that industry that can be utilized.
Like networking and all that kind of stuff.
All that from folks that like brokering to freight brokering to dispatching to actual driving to all that. Logistics is a 3PL. So that's like, I mean, when you're dealing with intermodal and air, ocean, railroad, trucking, transportation, when you're dealing with that in logistics, all that, that's the shipping, the warehouse, the ports. When you start getting that experience, that's like with a TW, you get a TWIC card, oh, you is the shit. And I definitely will eventually one day get me a TWIC card because to get a TWIC it's a stringent process, but it's worth it because you get access to all the ports.
Okay.
Anywhere. You can use that. Like if you ain't even got a passport or ain't got your passport, you can use a TWIC ID. Because you can get access, you can get entry. It's basically a port entry. It's a port entry identification.
Oh, okay.
But that means that you can go pick up cargo. It just depends. But you're gonna have to have you gotta have a reason. You better give a good reason why. Well, I'm a trucker, or I've got a trucking company, or I'm doing drayage. Because drayage is another form of trucking. Basically, that's where they go and get the shipping containers, take them off, take them. You be seeing when they be showing you all them damn trucks and stuff driving all up and down them shipping ports and all them different lanes going all up and down like Speedy Gonzalez. That's drayage.
I've been watching those. I don't know why, but you know how sometimes when you have cable or whatever, sometimes it just always pop up on a certain channel every time you turn the TV on. And every time I turn the TV on at nighttime, it pops up on these truckers, these semi-truckers who drive through snow and ice and like, the like Alaska or
that's the ice road truckers. That
shit is kind of cool though. I'll be like, how the hell? That should be scary.
They make the most because it's the most dangerous. They're driving over actual frozen lakes that's thawing out. You're driving 40, 50, 60, 70, 80,000 plus pounds over frozen lakes that eventually start thawing out doing this.
Frozen terrain.
Yeah.
No. Keep that shit.
Yeah, I'll be watching that stuff and I'll be like, no way, no
I mean,
way.
they get. I like watching that. I like watching that Highway to Hell too. The one where they had the truckers out there in the passageway, the mountain passageways up in Canada,
Yes. And they
Colorado.
be
They build it.
riding around the mountains and like
Yeah.
the road is all narrow.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You gotta have guts. You gotta have.
I'm scared of heights too. Mm-mm.
Well, shit, they just like with them logging companies. I'll be watching these cats out of North Carolina called the swamp loggers. They be over there in the swamp cutting down all them doggone logs and be all over here. They got them old dusty cats. They be over there getting it. I'm like,
What's dangerous about that though?
oh, swamp loggers.
Is it like alligators and stuff?
When you logging, that's dangerous. Period, because you got big machineries cutting down big long trees that's probably 50, 100 feet plus tall. I mean, they just go, you low. It's dangerous because it's logging. So meaning that shit can, them damn things can come off one of them trailers or trucks at any given moment. And it ain't that was an accident. No, you're done.
Oh, wow.
That's a very high risk. Logging is actually, forestry and logging is the most dangerous job in the country, in America, because you're dealing with.
I know that.
Yeah, logging. I mean, them loggers, they make, in a short season, man, if they got some good cuts, yeah, you can come out chunky. But, I mean, that's some danger. Man, that's some danger.
I never realized how dangerous logging was. I thought it looked just kind of cool how they be like, especially if they're on the river and they like rolling on top of they like walking.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the. Yeah, my bad. Go ahead, sis.
No. I was just saying, you know what I mean? They be like standing on top of the logs and getting them to roll in the water and shit.
Yeah, I was sitting here looking at what Carmen D was saying. No, you're right, sis. Yeah, long haul, yeah. Short haul, local dispatch, because that I'm gonna tell you that short the money is in the short haul.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you can get some partials, especially if you're doing hot shots, if you know how to do, it's all about knowing your measurements and your max, and staying up under the no CDL, which is 26,000 gross volume, and that's included with the trailers, your equipment, and in the loads. If you can stay up and do some short hauls or some locals, and you can do some partials on that, you can make a nice chunk of change on a daily or on a weekly basis. You'll be looking up and you making, even after all your expenses, you sitting on some nice 4-figure money in a month, to 4 to 5 figures in a month, easily. So, and that's not bad, especially when you just pick up, drop off, depending on what you're doing. But and that's why they're making it so stringent now too, because now if you have a CDL, like after February 7th of this year, they're trying to make it a requirement for those that get automatic endorsements. So meaning that if DOT was to pull your ass over and be like, well, shit, is your company, got that automatic endorsement, or most of the trucks will have to get automatic. If you're caught with a CDL driving an automatic and don't have that automatic endorsement, they're gonna put your ass out of service right then and there. You're gonna have to call a driver that has an actual automatic endorsement on their CDL license to even come and try that tractor. Yeah, they're making them do it all over. It's like folks that's been doing this stuff for years, they gotta go back. They want you to have some type of theory or just getting in more debt, because they know it's
old boy. I don't want to say old boy like that, but the guy who comes on our panel or on our show sometimes, the one who has that book called Untold Secrets.
Right.
He's a trucker and he's been doing it for a long time. Do you follow him on Facebook?
What's his name?
Shit.
If he on Instagram, I might. You said
Edward Douglas. The one we done interviewed a few times. He's a truck driver. He also is a manager to you know Courtney and them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's their manager.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and he also hit me up and told me to have my son hit him up.
Oh yeah, Ed. Yeah, Ed. I mean, Ed and them can guide you. Like I said, it's all about finding out, you know, what it is that a person want to do, because that's been, well, I mean, of course, I mean, my boy, you know, Courtney, my boy Chi, shit, my boy LaRon, you know, and much love to my guy, man. Shout out if he be watching sometime, man. He lost his sister about a week ago or so. So you know, much shout out to my boy Sharp. But yeah, he do hot shots, you know, all that, you know, he transport vehicles, trucks, you know, all of those shit. Just different, you know. Got some kinfolks, got some other people, good loved ones that's into that. So it's like my grandfather, he used to drive trucks, so I'm used to kind of coming up around, play around on the truck, go out there, help him when he got to work on that old ass truck down in East St. Louis on that trailer. Don't be able to play on that trailer. Yeah, all of those stuff. We be out there playing cops and robbers on the trailer and helping grandpa put the trailer on the truck and greasing up the field. I mean, we little kids, me and my roach ass cousins. So it's like, you know, I kind of grew up around in the industry. One of my brothers was driving school buses and Head Start. And they used to have them long ass, remember them old long ass, big black smoke billowing buses they used to have back in the day, the 78 passengers, what they used to call them. Yeah, my brother and them niggas they used to be drag racing them damn buses. I'm like, them niggas crazy.
Man, I used to drive the vans, you know, the short vans.
Yeah.
And I did that shit for 1 year. And you know, it was, you know, you're driving around a mentally challenged and, you know, stuff like that. And one time I had this child, I was on the interstate and he opened the side door. It was a wrap. They was like, "You coming back next year?" Nope.
Nope.
No. And I mean, you can make some good money driving for the school system. But what I hated was you only get so many hours because you driving to school, then you got to go home.
Right.
Then unless you do a lunch run, like, you know, some kids go home sick or they, you know, get kicked out of school, got to catch the bus home. Or, you know,
I never understood that.
Huh?
I never understood that.
Oh, it sucks. It's like you make good money, but literally you only getting paid like 5 hours.
Right.
Like 5 or 6 hours.
What I'm saying,
unless you do like extra runs or, you know, the late bus, unless you do like late bus, but you constantly going back and forth to the school all throughout the day.
I never understood that though. Because it's like, okay, yeah, the bus, you want me to do a split. You want me to be running the buses for a few hours in the morning. And then, like you said, if I look up and get one, or if I can get a lunch shift, cool. But then I got to go back in the late afternoon to early evening. Okay, that's it. You know, unless I get those extra, you know, them charter. That's what my boy Q. That's how he be staying busy. He been driving the school buses for years.
Well, I mean, some people, they will sit there all day and they will have like, they'll bring like enough food to last all day. They'll bring like cars, dominoes, you know, things like that. I'm not trying to sit up in no building all day and I'm not getting paid. And no, they weren't sitting there all day, but like, okay, if you got to run, if your kids got to be at school at 7:40 for high school and you start pickups at what, 6:30? So you drop them off by 7:40. If you ain't got no midday runs and you don't got to pick the kids up till they get out at 2:50, then you got all day. And some people would find like a part-time job to go to in the afternoon. But the thing is, in the summertime, when it's not cold and icy and shit, that stuff is doable. But in the wintertime, you driving back and forth from home to the bus company. Home to the bus company, back and forth throughout the day. That's a lot of driving in bad weather.
Cold in the motherfucker.
And it really sucks. It really sucks.
Be cold in the motherfucker, man.
And that's the thing. It'd be so cold. You have to park your car. Oh, don't let me get started. You got to park your car where you park your car. Then you got to go up to the building and clock and punch in. Then you got to walk back out to your vehicle, your bus, and it's cold as hell. You got to warm that van or that big bus up. That takes a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a lot of extra time. That's why I said you can make some good money doing it, but it's like maybe if I'm older and I'm retired or something like that, I'll do it, but the money wasn't good enough. And then, like I said, if you only get 4 or 5, 6 hours and making 16, 18, 20 bucks an hour, it's still not like a full day's, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah, basically.
You're not even getting 40 hours. It's like, you're doing too much. You're doing like 40 hours of work for like 30 hours of pay.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Yeah,
and then, oh my God, it was so awful. I'm telling you, bro, it was awful. Like, if it was really snowing and ice, you literally have to get to work and all that shit. You can't call in. It's like a doctor or a teacher job. You just can't call in.
Sliding down the street.
You gotta pick up some kids from school, so you slipping and sliding in the snow and ice all the way to the bus company. Then you gotta slip and slide into the bus company building to clock in. Then you gotta slip and slide to your bus.
Right. Then you gotta slip and slide from the bus
to get that motherfucker heated. You just out there freezing
your ass off.
Waiting for it to get heated. Then you gotta slip and slide to the school. Come back afterwards, slip and slide to the office, slip and slide to your car, warm your car up for about 20, 30 minutes. It's just
doing too much.
It's doing too much. Like, it's doing way too much. And the pay is good, but it ain't that good. Yeah, Edward Douglas. Yep.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Like I said, it's so much, don't let him know, don't limit yourself to what, test it all. Get, if you gonna do it, get them endorsements. Get them all, the tank, because a lot of them endorsements is knowledge tests. And once he can do that, then he's in more high demand, and he can drive them double and triple axles and them all that. He can do all that, hazmat, tanker.
Remember Diva said the Russians, they own all the megas. You know what? There's a mega saver up on there's a mega saver up there by what's that burger joint on 72nd and Ames? They sell ice cream, Freddy's. That little gas station right over there by Freddy's on 72nd and Ames. And if you get the little card, you can get the little hole punch card or whatever, you can get like 5-6 cents off a gallon every time you go up there. They deliver liquor and everything. They on DoorDash. When I say they on DoorDash, they is the only gas station / liquor store on DoorDash. They getting that money.
Yeah, right. Because they provide the service. Because people want it.
And when I do my little door dashing every now and then, and I get a liquor store run from Mega Saver, I get there, they already got the shit in the bag. Here you go.
There it is. Get that to them.
Mega Saver, y'all deliver liquor? Like,
I tell you, I miss doing my deliveries. I can't wait to get
me. Ain't doing that shit. Come and Go ain't doing that shit. Ain't none of them other ones doing that shit.
Nope. But I know Walmart. I was delivering them damn groceries for Walmart, man.
Sure. I know the next weekend I'm a DoorDash. I ain't did no DoorDash videos in a while, so I'm gonna have to do some DoorDash videos for y'all because I love doing my little DoorDash videos and stuff, letting y'all know, see me driving, and let y'all know how much I'm making throughout the day because I really don't give a damn if y'all know or not. Some orders be good, some orders be bad, some people be cheap and don't give a tip. I be having fun on my videos, but yeah, I got a whole DoorDash YouTube channel. Did you know that,
Yeah,
I got a whole. What is it called? I forgot what the fuck it's called.
You got your bunch of channels. You
Somebody told me the other day. They said, Tanya, how many damn YouTube channels you got? I'm like, I don't know, like 8, 9. Oh, it's called Come Along for the Ride. That's what it's called. Come Along for the Ride. That's what it's called. But I only go I normally DoorDash around the holidays. Because oh my God, like people be kicking it. Like before the holidays, after the holidays, people be in town and shit, and they don't want to cook.
Basically,
it is the best time period. If anybody ever thought about DoorDashing, that's the best time to go DoorDashing. You can get down there like, oh my God, I be cleaning up, bro. I be getting like $30 an hour.
Wow. See, it's wasting time.
I be cleaning up. I be getting more money DoorDashing than I make through my regular job. Okay. And people want to hate on people who DoorDash. I be like, get that money. Sure.
Hey, if it's paying your bills, why somebody else got something to say? Like, because you know what? Everybody that you see, even on social media, at the end of the day, ain't living the life that they showing you. Nope. I'm just being honest with you.
Nope. And I don't even do it to like, I mean, of course, when I do it, I use the money to pay bills or whatever fuck I want to use the money for. But I don't DoorDash as like a supplemental income. I just do it every now and then. Like literally, I probably DoorDash once every 2-3 months. I DoorDash, and it's usually around a holiday because you can make so much damn money. And I'm like, shit,
it's kind of like a supported.
Shit.
Yeah, it's like a charitable, but you making good money off of doing a charitable cause because it's like you don't have to do this for a living. Like I can literally
I don't have to do it for a living, but I like doing it. Like I don't know why I like doing it.
It's a sense of fulfillment.
I think this is why I like doing it, bro. Because I've been working from home for years, way before the Rona. I think that's really why I like doing it every now and then because I get out the house.
Yeah, I do.
And I get to drive around and enjoy the weather and meet people. And you know what I'm saying? When you work from home for a long time, it's like I feel like a cocoon sometimes. I really do. I feel like a cocoon sometimes. So it's like when I DoorDash every now and then, I don't know, I feel free. Like I'm just out there. It's kind of weird. I can't explain it. I cannot explain it. But I only do it like during the holidays or when the money hitting. Like when that money hitting, like when they doing like $4 extra per order. Like you getting your driving money, plus you getting your tip, plus you getting $3-4 on top of that. You literally making like $11-12 an hour. I mean not an hour, but per order. If you do 3-4 orders in 1 hour, that's like
that's about $35-$40 an hour. Yeah,
that's good money. I average no less than $25 an hour when I DoorDash, no less.
So imagine somebody that got their clients or they in the algorithms like that and they doing that daily.
And see, what I do is I be giving tips on my DoorDash YouTube channel because I have a cousin who lives in Texas, right? Mm-hmm. And they were talking about, I hate getting orders where you can tell you ain't getting no tip by how much the total, because you get the total order when DoorDash send it to you. They give you the total price that you're getting, and you either accept it or you decline it, right? Mm-hmm. And so a lot of people always think you just gotta accept every order. Because they be like, oh, I'm worried because if my ratings go down because I'm not accepted. Let me tell you something, for the people who DoorDash or thought about DoorDashing, you can decline as many damn orders as you want. The only thing DoorDash really care about is you not picking up an order and then canceling the order. Mm-hmm. Or you not, what's the other one? Hold on, let me pull it up. It's on my phone. Or if you pick up an order and then you don't deliver it to the person, and there are people out there, they will say the shit was delivered. And hold on, look, y'all, right now. Hold on, let me see if y'all can see this. Can y'all see? Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Right
No
now,
doubt.
$3 extra per order.
Mm-hmm.
It's busy right now.
It's going on 1 o'clock. Nobody want
Right.
they don't want to be outside with them people. That's
And here's my ratings. Y'all see my ratings? Hold up.
You got your high ratings. Go ahead, sir.
Y'all see it?
Oh shoot, 4.89, girl.
And I don't take every order that I get. If I get an order and it say, let's say I get an order and it say $4.50 for that order, I know the customer ain't paid no tip.
Exactly.
Do I take that order? Hell no.
Hell no. I ain't about to go deliver you niggas for no nigga. You tripping.
And you got to learn to look at the map too. When you get an order, learn to look at the map. Stretch and expand that map out so you can really see how far the store is from where you are and how far the customer is from the store. And if you see it's a super long distance and you only get paid a little bit, don't take that order. See, I only take pricey orders. I will sit my ass in a parking lot and be decline. Because while you might be declining an order that's for $5, your next order might be 10 or 11.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, my cousin, excuse me, she was getting all kind of tips from me. She was like, I was always afraid to decline an order. Girl, please. That's the last thing you should be worried about, because on the ratings it goes. And I don't know if you ever DoorDash bro before, but on the ratings it go by average customer rating. That's like how the customers rate you, and I'm at a 4.89. My acceptance rate, and they always go based on your last 100 orders. So every 100 orders, so it can go high or low, based on your last 100. But my acceptance rate is 55%. My completion rate is 100%. On time or early is 94%. Get that? I'm almost at a 5.0 for customer rating. I'm at 100% for completion rate. I'm at 94% for on time or early. But my acceptance rate is 55%.
Yeah, I mean, you accept over a little bit over half of your orders.
Exactly. And I still can DoorDash whenever I want to. So that's why we're telling people. That's how I done learned a lot from DoorDashing. I've been DoorDashing for probably 2 years. But again, I only do it like, when the last time I DoorDashed? Maybe 3 weeks ago.
You've been dashing.
Yeah, maybe 3 weeks ago I dashed. And I probably dash again Memorial Day weekend. Not on the holiday, but around the Memorial Day. I usually pick up around the holidays because that's when you can get a lot of money. But I learned a lot over the last 2 years how to make the most money out of DoorDashing. So if y'all ever want to ask me any tips, I'll tell you. You can make $25-$30 an hour easy on doing DoorDash.
You got to get out there and get it. That's the problem. Nobody want to get out and do shit.
Yep. And I stay along the same strip. Like some people feel like they gotta you know how the map say like where the hot spots are on DoorDash?
Right.
Some people feel like, oh, the hot spot is over here. Let me drive 5-10 miles over here. Then you get there and it ain't popping no more. Then the next hot spot they saying is in South Omaha. Let me drive 5-10 miles over there. Sat your ass still. And wait for the orders to come. That's my best tip I got to give you if you ever DoorDash. Sat your ass still. Don't be driving all over the damn city. Just sat your ass still. Mm-hmm. That's my best advice for DoorDashers.
For sure.
But it's 1 o'clock in the morning, bro.
Yeah, I'm over here chilling. I'm about to probably watch a little bit of this movie and then probably call it a night.
Yeah. Well, I did what I can do with the cupcakes. I'm gonna finish tomorrow morning. I'll probably go live around. I don't know. I'll probably go live around 10 because my grandson's birthday party is at 12:30.
That's what's up.
So I'll probably go live around 10 to do his basketball cake live. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get up early in the morning and go to what's that store? Hobby Lobby.
House of Poetry.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to Hobby Lobby because I prefer to go to Mango Sis for my cake decorating supplies, but Hobby Lobby sells. They got a nice selection, you know, cake decorating stuff. All I need is some brown. All I need is some brown food coloring. That's all I need.
I thought you said you're going to House of Poetry.
Hell no! Oh, bro, guess what?
What?
Guess what restaurant is coming back to the O?
What?
Guess.
Who?
It's a old. Okay, it was way back in the day.
A store?
No, a restaurant.
You ain't talking about Mr. C's.
No. I probably couldn't afford to go there anyway. Yeah, we couldn't afford to go there back in the day. But anyway, no, Churches.
Girl. No.
Yes, they announced it on the news like a week or two ago.
Yeah,
the Churches ticket was coming back to Omaha. And I was thinking about the House of Poetry.
Girl, y'all better stay away from that. I'm trying to tell you, that shit gonna kill for that.
What didn't the House of Poetry turn into Churches?
Basically, like I said, they're gonna be running around there, girl. Hey, I'm trying to told you. You watch. I'm trying to tell you, the doggone mercy, you're gonna be.
Bro, I'm gonna go live when they do the grand opening, just like I did when they did the grand. Carmen Diva, remember when we did the grand opening to when Timeout reopened? Me and Carmen Diva was down there doing the grand opening. And oh my God, you should have seen the line. I mean,
yeah, I seen it.
Did you see it?
Yeah, my nephew, he was going live too. Like, man, this is crazy.
Man, the line was like this way all the way to damn near Ames Street, that way all the way to Bedford and down the hill. I'm like, oh my God, the line was crazy. So I know when Church's Chicken when they come back to Omaha, I'm gonna be like, Carmen Diva, we got to go down to Church's. We was interviewing people and everything at Timeout. And people were excited to get Timeout back open, but
man, shit.
To see Church's Chicken, I want to know where they gonna be at.
I don't know, girl. I ain't eating no church. You couldn't give me Church's Chicken.
You don't like church? You never like Church's?
Just growing up, I mean, it was different, but I just I can't.
So, do you prefer? Okay. I'm gonna ask you this, then we can get out of here. Do you prefer out of all the chicken joints? Do you prefer? And don't say none, okay? Do you prefer Popeyes, KFC, Church's Chicken, Timeout, or No Frills, which is now Family Fare?
That's kind of a hard one. But I probably would have to go in the neck and neck. It would have to honestly be between No Frills and Timeout, because I'm knowing that chicken where it's being cooked. I had a cousin that worked down there for years. They were down there cooking. So I know that No Frills they used to bang all. They used to bang loose.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they bang loose. So I'll say the No Frills. Like I said, I'll say No Frills, then Timeout. Then the lowest I go is Popeyes because they got the other than that I can't do it.
No Frills. Remember we had No Frills, we had it on Saddle Creek, we had it on North 30th.
Right.
And then remember when it closed and it turned to Family Fare and they said they was gonna still sell the same chicken. And you know how you be concerned, like, is it really gonna be the same? Is it gonna taste the same? I swear it's literally the same. Like nothing changed. They kept the same recipe. I don't know what they did, but it's like totally the same. And it's still fire. It's like No Frills chicken is fire every day, all day.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's that seasoning in the cook and the machine. I mean, they keep that grease changed out, filter.
Yeah, that's the thing. They keep that. You can tell they don't use no old grease. Like some of these restaurants.
All that old juicy ass grease. By the time you get back to your car, your box didn't be saturated, and all the chicken meat and fell out into the doggone bag.
And be all over your car and shit. You gotta get the seats clean. Ooh, that's why I put food on my flow. When I order food, I put it on my flow.
You got a shopping bag full of grease runs because that's doing too much. No.
You're gonna make me go get some No Frills, or I still call it No Frills, even though it's called Family Fare. But I don't know. I'll probably get some tomorrow. But I'm gonna go live from my grandson's birthday party, right?
Okay, that's cool.
And don't forget to tell the wifey Was it last Sunday? Wasn't she supposed to hit me up, or was it this Sunday?
It was one of them. She gonna hit you up. She gonna get you right.
Yeah, because I think I told her Saturdays. Well, see, we can't do this Saturday. I think I told her Saturday at like 10 in the morning. But since I got my grandson's birthday party and I got to finish the rest of his cupcakes and his cake in the morning.
Yeah, we'll catch up. Everything.
Yeah.
Catch up.
We'll get it. We'll get it right. We'll get it right. So yeah. But all right. I love you guys. I love you both so much. Carmel Diva, Sislo, who jumped on here, Deanna, you know, she knows I love her. Hands down. That's my girl, my southern sister. From the SIP. But I love you guys. I thank everybody for tuning in tonight, liking, sharing the video, subscribing to the channel. Bro, I will holler at you guys later. You know I got a busy day tomorrow, so
for sure.
I will holler at you guys later. And I'll come live in the morning. Anybody who wants to tune in to me watching me make my I'm gonna make a round basketball cake for my grandson, because my son, he's like so into basketball, so he wants the thing to be basketball, football, whatever. So I'll be live tomorrow morning around 10 o'clock to finish the cupcakes that I started tonight and to do the cake tomorrow. So if anybody wants to tune in, look forward to that live in the morning. And everybody stay blessed, be safe, remain vigilant at all times. I love you guys, and always remember, keep it up. 3 Kales. Yeah. See, you always gotta throw that shit in there. Don't nobody like Kales. Well, Karma Diva like Kales. She still like Kales. That's her, right. Karma Diva, she be over there in her garden stepping in the name of love. You know she be over there gardening and shit, right? That's what's up. She got to go live on her gardening show. She does sometimes on her YouTube channel. At least last year she did. She went live a lot from her garden. Live. I know that. Her garden be child. When I be going over there, I be like, where are my green tomatoes? I need my peppers. Yeah, the tomatoes. For sure. Be good, sis, and enjoy yourself. All right, love you guys. All right, love you too. All right, I'll holla. For sure. Peace. All right, peace. Bye-bye. Peace and hair grease. Let your soul glow. And I'm going to play my video one more time, y'all, because it is still my grandson's birthday. I don't care if it is after midnight for y'all who still up in this mother. Let me go over to let me go over to the video I made. Let me go over to the video I made for my grandson. Carmen even said, I love y'all, but that garden is kicking my butt. I understand, child. I understand. I'm going to play my my video one more time. Hold up, did I put it up there? Wrong one. Ooh. Wrong video. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna play my video one more time. I'm so excited, y'all. Y'all just don't understand. My grandson just turned 1 year old today. Well, it's a new day now. It's like 1 a.m., but he turned 1 year old yesterday, and I am just full of it. And I started on his cupcakes tonight. Y'all who was in here earlier, y'all saw me working on his cupcakes. And I think I picked up a couple of customers today because I was in not Walgreens, but I was in Walmart, and I was picking up a lot of stuff and a lot of cupcake containers, and they was like, oh, you making cupcakes? I'm like, yeah, I got to order tomorrow, even though it's for my grandson. It's still an order, even though I ain't getting paid for it because it's my grandson. It's still an order. And they was like, really? What's your name? I was like, Tanya's Delight, slice on Facebook. And they went on there right away. And then next thing you know, people around us like, oh, you make cakes? Somebody was like, oh, I can't even, I need a new cake decorator because my last cake decorator, I ain't gonna say all this foul shit that they said about their last cake decorator, but yes, your girl got 5 stars on her Facebook page for my cake. So and a lot of people know about me in the Midwest area because I do exceptional work. But if y'all want to check me out, Tanya's Delight Slice on Facebook, IG, and YouTube. So anyway, yeah, I gotta finish my order for my grandson in the morning. I gotta run to the cake store and get this one food coloring that Walmart did not have. I like Walmart because they do carry a lot of stuff for cake decorators, but they don't sell a lot of color. Like the actual cake decorating stores, you can buy 20, 30, 40. They got all kind of different colors at the cake decorating stores. But Walmart, they be having like red, black, orange. You know, they don't really have a lot. Sometimes they do, but people pick over it so much and they don't restock like they need to. So that's why, I just can't, I can't mess with Walmart all the time. So in the morning, as soon as Hobby Lobby opens, I gotta run to Hobby Lobby and get me some brown food coloring because I need black coloring. And those of y'all who mess with food coloring, I like the brown. If you make the brown food coloring, all you gotta do is add a few drops of the black, and it makes it black, 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 black. And I need some black food coloring for the cupcakes that I'm making. So I started on them tonight, put my base colors on them. Some of the cupcakes are going to have footballs on them because my son wants football and basketball themes. So some of the cupcakes are going to be football themes. So I already got, like, y'all saw me earlier. I did like 20-some cupcakes, and I put green designs for the grass, the green grass, whatever designs. And so tomorrow I'm gonna go get up early, go to Hobby Lobby, get that brown food coloring, come home, make it black with my black food coloring, because that's one thing. If y'all like into the trying to do cakes and colors and all that, the easiest way to get perfectly black food coloring is you have to first use your brown. So get your frosting, make your frosting however you make your frosting. After you make your frosting, add some brown food coloring in that. After it's brown, then you add drops of black in it. Just add a few drops at a time, stir it up. Few drops at a time, stir it up. That's how you get perfect black. So you got to have brown food coloring, make your frosting brown, and then you add your black drops to it. Okay, that's another little tip. But I always try to get some tips when I do my cake decorating videos. But okay, so this was like a cake decorating / Friday Night Live / serenading again to my grandbaby, my grandson. So I'm going to show you guys the video that I made earlier. For those of y'all who missed it, I uploaded a video earlier of me singing. I was singing to my grandbaby, my grandson, for his first birthday. That was an hour ago. It was yesterday, Friday. And tomorrow afternoon is his first party. So anyway, I'm going to play the video on the way out for those of y'all who might not have seen it. Everybody say happy birthday. Happy 1 year old. Happy birthday to my baby. Oh, hold on. Should I got this stupid thing on here? Okay. How can we move the banner? There we go. So happy birthday to my baby. Even though he's my grandson, I always call him my baby. And my kids know that is my baby. I don't care if y'all had him. I don't care what mama had on, what son had on. That's my baby. So anyway, this is my baby, my grandson, and this is me, my video that I made singing happy birthday to my ace. And somebody asked me earlier, like, how you spell your grandson's name? Is Ayce. So this is me earlier today. I uploaded this video and I told my son to play it for my grandson so he can hear me singing happy birthday to him. And I'm going to hit mute and play the video. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy Happy birthday, dear Ace. Happy birthday. Yes, I know it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Oh gosh, this has been a wonderful, wonderful year. This past year has been nothing short of amazing. So much laughter, so much joy. I just love this little man. Happy birthday, Ace. From your Yaya. So yes, that was me this morning. I made that video this morning. I took a few little video clips of my grandson and I put it together and I sang happy birthday to my grandson and I called my son and I was like, I couldn't see him today because I had to work all the way to 7:30. Then I had to drive out to Walmart and other places and pick up him some gifts and get all his stuff for his cupcakes and cakes that I gotta make tomorrow. So I could not see my baby today, but I saw him like 2 or 3 times on Facebook. You know how you do the Facebook inbox where you can see each other or whatever. And then my son, the other grandma had him today. And so after he got back home, they played on my video of me singing happy birthday to my baby. But anyway, y'all, thank you everybody for tuning in tonight again. Cake pans. If y'all want to follow me on my cake decorating sites, again, it's Tanya's Delights Slice by Slice. IG, YouTube, Facebook. And my name is Tanya with an A, Tanya _S, Tanya's Delights, Slice by Slice. So if you miss my video tomorrow morning of me finishing up the cupcakes and finishing up my grandson's 1-year-old smash cake, I do always, everything I make, whether I go live doing it or not, everything I make, I upload on my IG and my Facebook, Tanya's Delights Slice by Slice on Facebook and IG. So I always upload the pictures on there. So you can check them out tomorrow if you miss me in the morning. But I will be back around 10 o'clock in the morning again to finish the desserts that I'm making for my grandson. So on that note, everybody, again, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times. Make sure you subscribe to the Hood Table if you ain't already subscribed. Please and thank you very much. And always remember to keep it hood. Bye.